What's happening? It's your boy K Nizzle. We back at it, y'all. So we got my little young dog, Frank Martin, about to get ready to fight. And I'm happy for him because Frank Martin is a young brother, man, that is on the rise. He done fought here in the Motor City, Detroit, downtown. And he is impressed. Every time he's got in the ring, he actually fought against one of my little young dogs. And I thought it was gonna be a good fight. It was a good fight, but he pulled it off. So he is definitely ready. He's ready to go to war tonight. And he actually called me. Now, Frank Martin, he actually called me. Him and his dad called me because we cool. And when we were discussing, whether we should take this fight, how much the fight was actually probably made for. And at the end of the day, it was definitely the right move to take the fight. Because once he wins this fight, he's gonna rise all the way to the cream of the crop. So the fight's finna come on in the main event on Fox. Yes, on Fox Sports. Absolutely. So yo, SB, I need to be able to see the screen. Yep. So yeah. So and right now though, on the undercard, we have a young man that my son sparred with, and I'm really happy he is pro now because he's a good little fighter. Now I can't recall what his name is, but he a beast. I'm telling you, man. I saw him drop a kid in the gym, and I knew he was more than ready to go pro. He sparred my son, and my son held his own. He was looking at me like, he was a little upset because he was thinking he's supposed to smash the young guy. But this young guy was a beast, man, and he's finna ready to fight now. Yeah, his name. Yeah, we on it, youngin. Yeah, so yeah, his name is Trayvon Marshall. Trayvon Marshall, y'all. Wow, it's a beast. Now I could almost guarantee you he gonna knock out his opponent. Now his opponent is Christian Marin, and he's 0-1. So after tonight, he's gonna be 0-2. So yeah, the first fight just happened, and the winner unanimous decision is, and not only defeated. Okay, it must be his first fight. So yeah. So what happened? Why are you streaming this? Because I wanted to stream it. That's why I'm streaming it because I wanted to stream it because my homeboy is the main event. That's why I'm streaming it. Frank is the main event. My young dog. Tell me your thoughts on Jake Paul versus Askren results, bro. Man, being Askren, he made a whole bunch of money, $1 million, even though it didn't go 2 rounds. He made $1 million in 1 round. I wish he would have brought me out to his fight. I wish he would have allowed me to train him, more than just 3 weeks. And we could have gave ourselves or himself a better chance at winning. But he's content in where he's at in his career and where he's at in his life. And he's just on to the next. But Jake Paul and Ben Askren were good for that night for boxing. And Jake Paul is definitely, even though at the time that he fought Ben Askren, he was the enemy because I was helping Ben Askren. Jake Paul is good for boxing. And you know what? To be honest with you, as funny as it may be, Jake Paul has the biggest name in boxing right now. He has the biggest name in boxing because his pay-per-view numbers were larger than Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury numbers. Do you know that Jake Paul versus Ben Askren numbers were larger than Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder? Do you know they were larger than Canelo's last fight? Jake Paul has the biggest name in boxing right now. He's drawing more pay-per-view buys than anybody right now in boxing. And one reason, he has a fan base. Another reason is he's with Triller. And Triller is on a different kind of level. Are they good for boxing? Are they bad for boxing? But one thing I could tell you is They got all kind of things they doing in the sport, and for the boxing, and for people like people that like Justin Bieber. See, Justin Bieber had a lot to do with the people that actually bought the pay-per-view. Jake Paul had a lot to do with the people that bought the pay-per-view. Being Askren, everybody was on the card had fans. Snoop Doggy Dogg got fans, and he's owner. He has something to do with Triller. Oscar De La Hoya, even though he was blowed, he was drunk on the set. Hey, he got fans, and they probably were there in order to fight because he was there, on the set. Rigo, he got fans, and he got paid the most out of everybody on the show. He made like $850,000. He made more money than Jake Paul, guaranteed money. Yeah, so it is what it is, man. So we have. Do you think Ben Askren took a dive for the money in order to fuel his crypto today? I don't think that Ben Askren took a dive. I think he just got caught. It can happen to anybody. He just got caught, And yeah, I think he underestimated Jake Paul, and it's just, you could just tell, But the winner is boxing. You know what I mean? Anytime 1.5 million people or more bought pay-per-view, that's good. That's real good. We got new fans in boxing. Thank Jake Paul. Yeah, of course, Martin will be the winner tonight. Absolutely. Yeah. What up, Dog Pound? We in the building, buddy. We in the building. No Dog Pound live tonight, but Dog Pound is live tonight. You hear me? Yeah, because we going live. Because my young dog Frank fighting tonight, y'all. Absolutely. Champ, I would say to you and say you gotta get in there and advance that L. But them Paul brothers don't want no smoke with you. You already know. You know what I mean? Them boys don't want no smoke with me. And they don't want to fight nobody they think is ready. Unless it's someone like Mayweather, who's bigger than them, is gonna bring a whole bunch to the table. And if it's anybody that needs them or getting on because of them, and they, guess what? They're gonna pay them what they want to pay them, and they're gonna make sure that they're not on their level. Now, if it's somebody that's higher than their level, then guess what? They'll take that chance because it's gonna be more money involved, and they need them. At the same time, though, it ain't gonna be nobody that's gonna knock them out in the first round. So they're gonna definitely pick their battles wisely. Yes, the brother. Yes, the brothers. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Hashtag dogs are us. We live, baby. One love. When y'all tap in, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, you subscribe to the channel. We will definitely preach that. We appreciate that. And K9 Boxing. Did I just say we appreciate that? Yeah, so Premier Boxing, they got a nice little card tonight. So, like I said, I'm here for the main event. And I canceled the Dog Pound live tonight because of this fight right here. Yes, my man Frank Martin, who's undefeated, and he wants all the smoke at K9 Boxing. Yeah, so I'm looking for this next fight right here. Oh man, this is the fight I want to see right here. Trayvon Marshall. The boy is a beast, man. I'm telling y'all, this guy, man, he sparred my son, and the guy was ready to go pro then. But my son held his own, got his respect and everything. But this guy can punch. I'm talking about, man, this little young guy, man, he knocking guys out in the gym. That boy is tough. Y'all watch this guy, man. This guy right here at 152, he gonna be a threat. And I don't think this fight is going past one. You see and you see when it's corner Sam Watson, and everybody think that Sam Watson is Al Heyman. But no, that's not Al Heyman. That's Sam Watson. But you see him in the background, 9 times out of 10, the fighter can fight. What's up, Aaron Parker? You all right? How you doing, bro? First round knockout. Martin would knock him out in the first round. That's how that fight would end. Yeah, hey, he probably will beat him. Yeah, yeah, he gonna do that. He gonna do that. Unless KSI get me in camp and keep me in camp. Now here we go, y'all. Man, this young man right here, a beast. Trayvon Marshall. Man, listen, the young guy's a beast, y'all. I hope y'all watching. If y'all ain't watching, why y'all looking at the future right here? Trayvon Marshall. I should call Sam Watson right now and let him know I saw homeboy fight. The boy a beast. And the boy can punch. And I ain't talking about soda. And look at his opponent. Got a tire for a stomach right now. So he ain't even in shape. He just came in. Oh, man, look at my man towering over him. It's like in the movie Bruce Lee versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the guy can't even look. He's not even looking at Trayvon eye to eye, face to face, because he know he about to get knocked out. I guarantee y'all this right here goes less than one round. Nah, if it goes past one round, I owe y'all 10 push-ups, okay? 10 push-ups. And I'm gonna do it live. Well, I'm gonna try to do it live. I don't know if the camera can follow me doing push-ups. This will not go one round. Man, this would not go one round. Unless Trayvon wanted to go one round. Yeah, it's gonna be over quick. Look. Good jab. Other guy's wild. Look, he's he fight like Nate Robinson. Look, it's gonna be over quick. I told you already. Look at that. What I tell y'all? Aaron, what I tell you, Aaron? Look at that. Now what I say? Huh? I told y'all I was gonna be over with quick. Exactly. So y'all here? I told you, man, the guy can fight, man. This young guy can fight. I don't even know why they even put him in there with somebody as bad as Christian Marion. I mean, the guy's a beast. So Trayvon Marshall, I mean, I'm impressed, but then I ain't that impressed. You know why? Because he's better than fighting the guy he fought. He could have actually fought somebody with a winning record and still won and still knocked him out. Because he that good. He could have fought someone 2-1 and still would have won. He could have fought a guy 2-0 because he ain't no slouch. But I know at the end of the day, though, they want to really, give him a chance. Look at that right uppercut to the body. Oh, it hurt us so bad. It showed in slow motion. He was like, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Man, that was a good right uppercut body shot. Oh, he took it and did not shake it. Hey, man, that guy was fighting like Ben. Oh, man, Aaron, he fought worse than Ben. Ben better than him. We ain't going to put Ben down that much, Ben actually fought against a guy who's, who actually getting better than Jake Paul. So, and Ben coming off a hip replacement. This man ain't coming off no kind of replacement, hip replacement, none of that. And it's over. It's over. Yeah, what's up, my dogs? K9 in the building. Oh yeah, I like that. So Jordan, you say Frank Martin, last man to beat Virgil Ortiz in National Golden Gloves. So somebody know their history on this boy. Jordan Gooden said Frank Martin beat Virgil Ortiz, and right now Virgil Ortiz is hot. He's hot, y'all. He's hot. Yeah, and in the future we want to see Virgil Ortiz, and we want to see beat boots. I'm about to say beats. You talking about beats or them beats right there. I don't need no beats today. But Virgil Ortiz versus Boots. Yes, that'll be a great fight in the near future. But the last person to beat him was Frank Martin, according to Jordan Gooden, who has done his homework. That's good. So, yeah, we'd love to see that fight. I think Frank Martin ready now. And word on the streets is Frank Martin that gave it to Gervonta Davis. That's right. So you hear it right here at K9 Boxing, the dog pound. That the guy that's fighting the main event, who will win tonight on the main event, gave it to, that's right, Gervonta Davis. Word on the streets. Yeah, word on the streets. And what goes on in the gym don't always stay in the gym. Yeah, it don't always stay in the gym. And Frank Martin is being trained by Derek James. Yes. He's being trained by Derek James, who is the trainer of Errol Spence and who was the trainer of Jamel Charlo. So he has a great trainer. So look forward to Frank Martin after this victory right here tonight. Look for him to be set up to fight for a world title. Because if I'm not mistaken, when I talked to him maybe a few days ago, he told me that this fight was be for a belt. Now, not a world championship belt, but it would be for a belt. And, you know, even though it's not a world championship belt, it's a belt. So it will give him some recognition. And he's fighting against another undefeated fighter. Frank Martin fights undefeated fighters. It seems like all the time. Now, I just don't want him to keep hearing, oh, after you win this fight, we're going to do something for you. Or after you win this fight, we're going to do something for you. I guarantee you, bro, after this fight, you're going to be the man. You know, they say, talk, and BS walk. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. So we got to make sure that we put the pen to the paper. Because, you know, boxing a dirty game. But I'm quite sure after this win, Frank Martin is on his way. It's just that he's coming in as the B side. So if it's a close fight, then guess what? They'll give it to the A side. So even though, and I heard that if he wins this fight, and PBC is going to sign him. So I'm looking forward to the main event. And I'm looking forward to him stopping his opponent because he don't really need to go to decision unless he wins by unanimous decision. Oh, my man should be ashamed of himself. Yeah, Trayvon Marshall wins by first round knockout. Now, this guy didn't get up. Now, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Ben Askren did get up. Maybe he was a little woozy, but he's a UFC fighter. He's proven that he can take a punch. So he took a punch in MMA. Why not give him a chance to take a punch in a boxing ring? You know, I think that MMA fighters can hit, with them little gloves harder. You can get knee, you can get elbow than an actual boxer or in a boxing match. I'm talking about far as, well, when I say that, I'm talking about far as the damage that can be done. It could be more damage probably done short term in an MMA fight than in a boxing match. So give this man a chance. Not saying that Ben Askren was going to come back and win the fight, but I feel like you gave Nate Robinson a chance and another chance and another chance. Why not give Ben Askren at least another chance? Yeah, so. Yeah, good body shot. It was a good body shot, and it's over. Yeah, it's over. So, congrats to Lil K9. Congrats to my son, Lil K9 is the future. And he took care of his business, y'all. Lil K9, he fought the same day Ben Askren and Jake Paul fought. And, Ben didn't get the win, but Lil K9 did. Yes, indeed. Hashtag dogs are us. Yeah, it has Burley Brooks fought yet. Barley Brooks, I don't know who Barley Brooks is, but I know this is the second bout. So if Barley Brooks fought first, then he fought. But I don't know. If he was scheduled to fight the first fight, then he's fighting already. Okay, Barley Brooks used to be a sparring partner. And did you used to give it to him? Oh, so you said, is Virgil Ortiz ready for Crawford? I don't think so. But let me see. Now I'm trying to think. So response Quantrance, did you used to give it to him is what I want to know. He said he used to give it to me. Oh, well, at least you honest. I probably wouldn't have said I sparred with him then if he used to give it to you. I just probably left that one alone. But hey, you're real what you say. If y'all in this boy and it's y'all first time tapping in, y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and like the channel. We would definitely appreciate it. And if you subscribe and you're a new subscriber, let me know so I can post it on the screen so everybody can know you with the dog pound. That's right. Team K9 in the building. Absolutely. So yeah, I see we got commercials on the regular little fight card, which is on Fox. The Ohio runs boxing. Logan Paul and Jake Paul is from Ohio. Oh, I'm gonna post it up. We appreciate the super chat. The 499 from Ohio runs boxing. He said Logan Paul and Jake Paul is from Ohio. Hey, it ain't that far from Detroit. East Coast. I'm with East Coast all day. Because I'm from the East Coast. Ohio runs boxing. Appreciate you for the super chat, my dog. Hashtag dogs us. Yeah, you get a bark. Absolutely. Hey, my man said you got my sub 100. Hey, cheers. Dogs us. Appreciate you for sure. One love. And hit the notifications too now. Don't forget to hit the notification. You got to hit it with a jab. Let me see how quick your jab is. To the notifications. See how quick your jab is. To the subscribe button. Let me hit the right hand. Yeah. With the likes. Hit the likes, y'all. Hit the like button. What was it like to spar Hector Camacho? Oh, man. You know, Hector Camacho is a funny dude. You know, when I sparred with him, you know, I knew he was a veteran, so I took him serious. I don't think he was actually in shape, you know, coming in camp. And, you know, I was a little green at the time. And I still had some respect for him. Sugar Hill, who I think is still Tyson Fury's trainer, is word on the streets. He's not his trainer anymore. But who knows? Maybe y'all can tell me if he really is or not, because y'all might know something I don't know. But anyway, he wanted me to finish Hector Camacho. And I didn't want to finish Hector Camacho, but I wanted to get some work and get some respect. And yeah, make sure y'all go look at that sparring session between K9 Brundridge and the late and great Hall of Famer and legend Hector Camacho. That's right. And Hector Camacho's son actually was trying to get a match with me. And you know, it didn't go through. And I believe he about to fight Hector Camacho Jr. is about to fight Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., I believe. This easy one right here, you know. Andrew Reed's gonna win that fight. Aaron Parker, AP. Yeah, I think Andy Reid's gonna win that fight. He's in better shape than ever. He done lost all that weight, and he done got with Canelo. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that definitely. I think Andy Reid's got that one for sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, who anyway, yeah, in prime. Oh, I don't know. I would go in a prime in a fight between Hector Camacho and Ryan Garcia. Come on, man. That's a no-brainer. Hector Camacho. Ryan Garcia is a baby in the game when it comes to those veterans like that. And you gotta know it ain't nothing out here like in those days. Hector Camacho days and Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd, when Floyd was Pretty Boy Floyd and Sugar Shane Mosley and Tommy Hearns. I mean, those days, man, I remember that song Stevie Wonder had, I wish those days would come back to me. I wish they would. Man, them days were no joke. Now the best don't want to fight the best because they spoiled. They get so much money to fight against bums. Bums, yes. And I could say bums because I've been in there. I just hate to see guys who have never put on a pair of boxing gloves calling people bums because, you know, you ain't never gotten there to understand how hard it is. So Amon Rashida, 8-1 with 6 KOs in the fight. Super lightweight division. From Dallas, Texas. King Rashidi. Amon King Rashidi is about to great fight. Another Al Heyman fighter being trained by Derek James. So he's A side. And it seems like, you know, everybody's that's in, let's see what corner it is. Everybody in the blue corner is the A side. So you see anyone in the blue side, they the A side. Everybody in the blue corner is supposed to win. And they always have blue side, red side. And one side is going to be A side, one side going to be the B side. So look for it, and I can guarantee you, and I ain't going to put no money on it, we can put push-ups on it, but everybody in the blue side, majority of everybody in the blue side going to win, if not everybody, because they're all of them the A side, okay? So round one. and Rashidi versus Silvera. It's like this is a better match than the last fight. And these guys are fighting at 140, super lightweight. Oh, good right hand by Rashidi. Good jab by Rashidi. But on Silvera, he's really a game B-side fighter. And he actually looked like he's bigger than Rashidi. So maybe they testing Rashidi a little bit, maybe because he has a loss on his record. They want to see, if he's the goods or not. So they putting him in there in a lot tougher fight than they did the young man the last fight. So, and he got some boxing skills. And who knows who he lost to his first fight. Just because a guy has a one loss on their record doesn't necessarily mean that they fought against someone that can really, that they fought against a bum. He could have fought against somebody that was as good as he was or even better. So, but if he lost to someone that had a losing record, then shame on him. But anyway, Silvera versus Rashidi, and we're in round one. And Silvera, just threw overhand right. Thank God for Rashidi, he missed it. But this is a good fight, and so far, looks like this could be an upset because Silvera is throwing double jab, right hands. He's like, he's a tough guy. I don't know if he's Mexican or what, but finally Rashid threw overhand right something to try to get some respect because it don't seem like he got a whole lot of power. Looks like he good, but I don't know, like he been in the gym getting hit a little bit because he doesn't seem as strong. He doesn't look like Errol Spence. He doesn't look like Frank Martin. And they are actually being trained by the same trainer he has. They're more aggressive. And he doesn't seem to be aggressive at all. But it is what it is. Everybody ain't the same. And maybe he'll pick it up, in later rounds. But to be honest though, he doesn't seem as confident being in there in the first round. And if Silvera wanted to get an upset right now, I think his best way to get an upset is to put more pressure. And don't go in there, fight like you the B side. You go in there overhand right by Silvera. Every time I fought on a B side, A side, don't matter what side, I always believed in myself and felt I'm gonna knock you out. I don't care who you is. You can think what you want to think, say what you want to say. And with that attitude, that's how I became a 2-time world champ. Now, actually, we get his first round to the opponent, the B side, Silvera, if I'm not butchering his name. And Yahar, you said, do you think Jamar Charlo gives Canelo trouble? Yeah, I think he does give Canelo trouble. And that's why Canelo ain't going to fight him. As of right now, he ain't going to fight him. Yeah, I think he would give him some trouble, But Canelo ain't going to fight him because ain't enough money involved. He could fight somebody else on a lesser level and still make the same amount of money. So why take that chance? Yeah. And he said, nobody gives Canelo. You a Canelo fan. Nobody gives Canelo problems, huh? Ooh. What they showing? Ooh, so I think his last fight, that Rashidi lost, he was getting hit with them overhand rights too much. You say you think Barley is next. I don't know who Barley is. You know about Barley more than I do. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, we in round 2. So this could be do you know that Rashidi career could be on the line, losing that fight that they just showed in the replay? That's why they probably testing him to see if he's got it or not. He loses this fight, even though it's early on in his career, they might feed him to the wolves because they put him in there right now with a guy who seems to be on his level. So we're gonna see what happens. This is round 2, and to be honest with you, I think his trainer must have told him to put your feet on the gas because he came out in round 2 and he's a lot more aggressive. He's throwing overhand rights, and Silvera got to match that energy. He still looks like he's a bigger guy, but This seems like an evenly match. It's an even match. But Rashidi actually came out a lot stronger this round. And I don't know, maybe it's the camera, the way the camera is. Look like he's actually bigger this time, in this round than he was in last round. Could it be a different angle on the camera? Double jab right hand from Rashidi. Oh, overhand right. Oh, and I think he hurt Rashidi. Overhand right from Severa. Severia, oh, this is a good little match now. Severia went southpaw. Okay. Severa was trying to take him out. And Rashidi nose is bleeding, Oh, good jab to the nose from Severa. Oh, this might be an upset, and Rashidi is holding hitting. Oh, and we don't have in this fight. Well, they holding each other. What the referee at? Referee trying to let them fight, which I respect that. Lately, we've been having some bad referees lately, very bad referees. That Jake Paul Ben Askren fight was a bad referee. He was bad. Oh, go overhand right from Rashidi. It's a good match right here. Like I say, this is like an evenly matched fight. But hey, even though Rashid nose is bleeding, he's doing a lot better than he did the first round. And he's taking a chance. He's trading punches, trading blow for blow with Severa. Good jab, Severa. And I heard the commentator says there's a lot of great coaches out here, and I disagree. Well, then again, it could be. Maybe they're just not getting an opportunity. Thank God for the opportunity I just got, even though it was a little opportunity, because I didn't get a chance to finish the job. Good job from both guys. And end of the bell, that last round, I believe, was a draw. But we'll give it to Rashidi because he's the A side. We'll say because he came on stronger the last round. Oh, they showing a replay. He got hit with overhand right and blood just flew that way. To the right, to the right, to the left. Yes, the blood flew to the right. Yeah, so Champ said the other night he used to beat the brakes off him. Yeah, you talking about Jadion Love? Oh yeah, I used to listen. Say Champ, you should get in there with Jadion Love, seeing him was being real disrespectful on Twitter. Was he legit? Nah, he a front runner. He was okay early, when he first got down to Crunk Gym. But I think he was in a car accident. And I think them right hands and left hooks and uppercuts I was giving him kind of curved him out. Yeah, I gave him that work. I used to give him the work. You could ask SB. SB will tell you. I had somebody that just text me the other day. Actually, yesterday was like, man, you used to give it to Jalen Love. I remember I was there. I used to punish him. Yes. I remember Emmanuel Stewart telling him one time, I quit running from that man. Man, big with all these muscles, big for nothing. Man was running. Like the Running Man. You ever see the Running Man? Starring Jalen Love. Yes, indeed. It's a good round. Oh, man, listen. This guy come to win. Severa, you got to look at his record. What is his record? He's trying to win this fight. Rashid is actually, listen, he going to swim or drown because this is a real good matchup right here. So it made up for the first fight. The first fight, my man was brought in just to get an easy win. In this fight right here, they throwing blows back to back. And now they hold each other to get a little breather. And Severa pushed him off like, man, bro, get off me. I'm trying to win this fight. And if you want to win this fight, you got to go to the body. So you kill the body, the head will fall. So, good jab. Good uppercut, right hand. Oh, good hook from Severa. So, man, hey, look, we might get an upset tonight, boy. I'm talking about two ways. Upset, Severa win, and Rashidi going to be upset because he didn't win. So we can get two upsets in one fight. Good jab, though, from Rashidi. Oh, good right uppercut from Severa. Now I'm trying to figure out how good is Derrick James with the orthodox fighter because he's real good with southpaws. You see Errol Spence's on my pound for pound like number 2, and if not number 1. And Frank Martin, who's a southpaw who already can fight, you know what I mean, he's already good. He's a southpaw, so I'm quite sure Derek James going to do a good job with him. Oh, good overhand right from Rashidi. Man, maybe he don't got power like that because that was a good overhand right. He just landed on Severo, and Severo went nowhere. Ooh, but Severo coming back. Guy's tough, man. You know, this is a chance for a lifetime. So Carrillo, ooh, with a good one, too. And Rashidi holding him, trying to buy some time. Good hook by Severo. Yes. Good double jab, good triple jab. It's just pawn. So Rashidi just pawn. And now he's holding because they got too close. A lot of fighters don't know how to fight on the inside. That's why they're pushing each other. Somebody pushing the other one, or the other guy push the other guy to get up off me. Oh, good body shot by Rashidi. And then they both on the inside. That's why I want to tell my son, when you're on the inside, you too close, slide back yourself some room. Good counter hook from Rashidi. And good right uppercut, even though he missed from Severo and he could have got caught with a left hook. That's why I never throw uppercuts from too far apart because you can lose your life like that. You can get knocked out in a boxing match. And who knows, Rashidi nose can be broke because he's coming out in round 2 or round 3 with his nose bleeding again. And that's the end of round 3. Oh, good overhand right from Rashidi showing a replay and a good left hook. Oh, and another hook. Man, Rashidi won that round. Yeah, overhand right, left hook, overhand right. Good left hook, good straight right hand, straight to the head. Man, and you know what? The underdog, he can take a punch because he sure took it and shook it. Wow. What fight y'all interested in seeing that's coming up, you guys, huh? Talk to me. Talk to me. I know BJ Saunders is about to get ready to fight Canelo. How y'all see that one? Hey, brother Kenan, how are you, bro? I'm good, my bro. I'm good, man. God bless you, Rod Rook. Davis in the building. Rod Rook. Dave's in the building. Much love, my guy. Cheers. One love. Where my new subscribers at? You new to the channel? Subscribe. And hit the like button. You can jab it. Let me see how fast your jab is to the like button. Huh? Yes, indeed. Round 4. And it looks like Rashidi is gaining confidence because he's starting to run out there. He's jogging out there now. You know, and this fight is scheduled for 8. Cheers, Rod. Yes, it's scheduled for 8. And they said that Rashidi landed 31 punches, and Severo landed 39 punches. But we in round 4, and this fight is up for grabs. You know, oh, good. And and you know, Severo is trying to win this fight. He's coming forward. He's throwing uppercuts, hooks, sliding back, throwing hooks, uppercut, another hook, and another hook, another uppercut. Yeah. And Rashidi is trying to smother him and punch. So he's smothering him, trying to take some of the power away by smothering him. And it looks like it's working now because Severo is actually backing up now. Yeah. So this is the style you want to fight, but now you want to hold. So now Severo is holding. Yeah. And Rashidi is going forward like he's a bigger puncher. And I don't think he is. He's going to the body pretty good. And then he's smothering him and he's bumping him. And he's landing by far the better punches, the cleaner shots. Oh, good left hook. Oh, by Severo. 2 left hooks in a row. Severo is throwing good hooks, good body shots by Rashidi. Oh, good right hook by Rashidi. And it's a good little fight, boy. Both guys are trying to win. The referee called time because I think the mouthpiece fell out his mouth. And sometimes fighters, they may spit the mouthpiece out or let the mouthpiece fall to get a breather. You know what I'm saying? Some old slick type stuff. So he's back in his corner. Referee said, okay, time in. A lot of times the referee will tell you, don't speak to your fighter while you putting the mouthpiece in his mouth. Then once you give no free instructions, he's just supposed to get the mouthpiece back in his mouth and that's it. And I hate for fighters to, take a mouthpiece that falls on the canvas and put it right back in their mouth before it goes to the corner and they put water on it. That's some nasty stuff. Spit. Oh, good one too from Severo. A bit on spits on. It's just some of everything's been on the canvas. Spit, blood, and everything. It's just a fight. But yeah, it's a good fight so far. Right uppercut and miss by Rashidi. And Severo's showing he can box a little bit. He's moving around on his feet. Not like Muhammad Ali or nothing, but hey, he is trying to box. So yeah, but good hook by Rivera. And commentators say letting the letters fly. They are letting it fly, but they smacking. So smacking kind of like how I do when I eat my food sometimes. I'll be smacking, and these guys right now are smacking. Uh-oh. So SB, like I'm gonna need you. Look like the live then paused. The fights then paused. They were smacking anyway, so maybe Fox is making sure that they turn their shots over before we go back live for us to fight. Anyway, how do you have Reese fight ending? I just answered that fight. I mean, I just answered that question. How to have Reese? I have right. That's gonna actually be a banger. And somebody must go, I believe. SB, if you're in the building, come help me out, little sis. So hey, brother K9, how are you, bro? I'm good, man. Yeah, but I think that Andy Reeves Jr. will win the fight. I can't say whether he will win by knockout or not because Areola is a tough guy. Yeah, he's tough, so I don't know. SB K9 needs you. Holla at your boy. Yeah, so yeah, hey man, who else is fighting? I actually need my phone to look and see who's fighting other than tonight. I know we have Devin Haney's about to get ready to fight. Who y'all think is the best in that division? 135, 130, from 130 on up to 140. I got Shakur Stevenson. I think he's the best. Kind of reminds me of Terrence Crawford. That guy's good, and he know he's good too. SB, where you at, SB? Yes, indeed. SB, where you at? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Yeah. Do y'all? So look, people be thinking that they think that Ben Askren took a dive. I don't think I ain't gonna say I don't think. I know he didn't take a dive. He just didn't win the fight, and things happen. And you know, your man's Jake Paul is a big dude. He ain't no small dude, especially and Ben Askren. I think Ben Askren, if at pro as a boxer, he's better off fighting at 168, not no 190. He's not a 190 pounder. So he was definitely not the bigger guy. He was tougher. Trust me, he's way tougher than Jake Paul. And hopefully Jake Paul actually wrestles him because he said that he would wrestle him next. And maybe it was just all talk. But Jake Paul couldn't beat Ben Askren in a real fight. I'm talking about a fight on the streets in a cage, in a wrestling match. Like I say, a real fight. And boxing, don't get me wrong, boxing to a certain extent is a real fight. It's still a fight. But you talking about a UFC fighter versus a boxer. Even though he's a YouTuber, he's actually taking boxing serious. You hear me? When I say serious, I'm talking about serious. Yeah. K9, if I sound good, did you train? Yeah, K9. Did you train? Yeah. I've been around Crunk, and just about every Crunk fighter there is, I've been around the wine sharp. Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his name is spelled Steward, Manuel Stewart. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Where my dogs at? Where y'all at tonight? What's happening with my dog, Frank? Frank gonna take care of business for shizzle. I'm here, y'all. What's happening? Who y'all think is the best pound for pound fighter in the world right now? Huh? You gotta start paying attention. I've been calling you and all that. You doing something totally else. Yeah. Hey. So we here. Yes, indeed. So who wins, Devin? Let me see. Who wins, Devin? Or who wins, Devin Haney or Linares? Devin Haney wins. Well, Linares ain't no slouch at all. Yeah. Canelo all day. Yeah. Dizzle. Yeah. So I don't know with the fight right here. It didn't actually fell off the screen, so I don't know what Fox is doing. And I just ordered it just for this fight. Fight card, actually. Well, just for the fight. I really wanted to see one guy. But when I found out that the young bro was on here, I wanted to see that too. Yes, indeed. Yeah, how y'all like my logo? That's actually me, y'all. K9. I gotta get a belt like that though with the dog on it. That'd be sweet, won't it? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So now we back in the building, girl. Y'all, you hear me? So yeah, we in round 6 of this fight. Rashid, got caught with a body shot by Silveria. Yeah. It's good. Oh, good right uppercut. They going, but once again, first thing I noticed is Rashid has a bloody nose. So yeah, you got a bloody nose. And like his opponent, at the end of the fight continues to go this way. And they call it a win for Rashidi. You know, the challenger is gonna be upset because he didn't go and try to knock the guy out. I mean, he's fighting good. Ooh, good body shot. He hit Rashid with a body shot. And Rashid was like, ooh, yeah, he might have won that round just off that look. And if I was a judge and it was close, I'm giving it to the guy who hit the guy with the body shot, who was like, ooh. They showing Austin Trout. Austin Trout got so many chances. How many chances did Austin Trout get to fight for a world title? After he lost a fight, he fought for the belt. He lost a fight and then fought for the belt. Lost a fight again and fought for the belt. Al Heyman was real good to Austin Trout. And who was Al Heyman? Who did Al Heyman treat better? Who did he treat the best out of all his fighters? Austin Trout could be the one he treated better than anyone. I mean, he treated Andre Berto real good too. Andre Berto was down and out, wasn't the same, and still got an opportunity to fight Floyd Mayweather. Wow. Yeah, it was an older Floyd. but he got the opportunity, made money, still living off the millions, boy. And Floyd wasn't trying to fight no black fighters. You feel me? Because harder fights. At the same time, they don't have a country behind them that'll support them. Like a Canelo. That's why Floyd fought Canelo at the right time, before Canelo was ready on Cinco de Mayo Day, and because he has a country behind him. Absolutely. Yeah, I like Trout. He's a good dude. Yeah. Trout all right. Yeah, Trout all right. I was, me and Trout could have actually fought. I was gonna fight him in a title eliminator, but he turned the fight down. I think that he has a better offer, I believe. But yeah, I think he had a better offer. And so I ended up fighting against Jory Hernandez in a title eliminator. And you be careful what you ask for, because Joey Hernandez kept asking for that smoke, and he got it. And that's when I beat him, and I fought Carlos Molina and won my second world title. Good body shot from Rashidi. Oh, both guys are going at it, though. It's a good little fight. Like, it was matched up real good. Oh, good right uppercut from Cervera. And Rashidi grabs on. And both guys went to the body. Yeah, Rashidi earning his money tonight, boy. They ain't giving him nothing easy. Oh, man. He might have to really second guess his career, because if he's getting these kind of fights and having, and being matched up tough like this in the 8th round. Oh, good left hook by Rashidi. They both hooked. You know how they say don't hook with a hooker? And he might not have that much power, but he showed rock and hurt Cervera. And he might knock him out. He might stop him in round 7. Oh, good overhand right. Good left hook. And Cervera's holding. And Rashidi should have slid back so he could give himself some room. And overhand right. He missed overhand right. And, man, he saw that from a mile away. You throw a right hand overhand like this from a mile away in slow motion, anybody would see it. A blind man can see it. If that's the case, if you can, But I'm just saying the figure of speech. And now you're allowing the man to hold you. You just hurt him. So why would you allow him to hold you? He's supposed to be sliding back. He's not a finisher. One of the greatest finishers of all time was actually Oscar De La Hoya. He gets you hurt, and he's a finisher. 9 times out of 10, he gonna finish you. Something like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a great finisher too. And in this fight, Rashidi is not a great finisher. His eyes cut. He's cut. I don't know how he got cut. Maybe it was a head bump. Maybe it was a punch. But that round right there is probably a 10-8 round from Rashidi, and he needed that because, oh my goodness, they showing the replay, and boom, he threw a left hook, and it landed before Cervera landed his left hook, and it did land actually. And oh man, and Rashidi started swinging from the fences. No, I don't think that Trout beat the heck out of Cotto. He did beat Cotto though. And Cotto actually used me as a pawn for the Trout fight to give Trout less money. Yeah, they told me we was gonna fight, but we didn't. Some stuff in the game. And that's why when Cotto wanted me to fight, I wanted to fight me and offer me less money than what I was worth. And I felt like I was worth more. I turned the fight down. When they called me and put it on box rec like we was gonna fight, me and Miguel Cotto, it was a lie, and I didn't do it. Yeah, I did spar Donald Stevenson. Yep. Donald Stevenson's a strong guy. I sparred him down at the original Crunk Gym. I believe I was the first one to spar him when he came over here to Detroit too. But I sparred Donald Stevenson at Crunk's. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Happy he's back. He's back, doing all right. Oh, good body shot. This round 8, man, this fight could be up for grabs. But I feel like that Cervera, to win this fight, he need to hurt. At least drop Rashidi. He can win it, or it can be called a draw. He can get a draw out of this because the last round he got hurt. Bad, too. Both guys threw a hook. That's why you don't hook with a hooker. And it could be an even fight. But I had to give it Rashid because he's the A side. He's with Al Heyman and them. They brought the other guy, the young man Severo, in as an opponent. And I just don't like to see all this holding they doing. They both holding a lot because the trainers don't teach how to slide back when a guy get too close. Slide back, give yourself some room and punch. So neither guy is sliding back, giving themselves any room to punch. And it's making for at times not a good look. Both guys landing to the face pretty good though. They both holding or hugging or smothering each other and punching a little bit here and there. Yeah. Now Severa's smacking. And Rashid is turning his punches over a little more. He's hustling a little more. And that might be the difference in the fight. He really wants it, but he definitely needs to get a lot better if he think he's gonna climb up to the ladder because if he and this is on TV, when you fighting on TV, oh, good try by Severo. Severo just threw uppercut and missed, and it's a good try though. And yeah, now Severo has a swollen eye, and Rashidi has been bleeding the whole fight. So both guys are feeling each other's wrath. And once again, they both they hustling. I mean, this is a good fight. You know what I mean? Especially if you like guys that's hitting each other and just putting it all on the line. Neither guy I can see becoming a world champion, but definitely can be, good gatekeepers. And they know that they ain't got that much time left. So now they both swinging for the fences with 10 seconds left. And once you hear that little knock on a canvas, knock, 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 you got to hustle. Especially if it's a close fight, you got to hustle. And neither guy's really hustling. But I think that Rashid pulled it out at the end because he's the A side. In that last round, this round, he did a little bit more to win the fight. And the opponent, Severo, looks like he's the loser. And normally, well, if you were smart, and I know I will always put my arms up in the air, as the winner, let the judges know I won, I'm not gonna look like I'm a loser because then you might not get the W. You might not get it from the judges. So, Vinny said, I say draw. He think it's a draw, and he could be 100% right. So we're gonna see what it do. Okay, my man said he said he went to school with Frank. Frank, we wrestled. He was a beast. I was a year older than him, but Frank has always had mad power. Okay, there you have it. So we got people on here who know who Frank is. So yeah. So like I say, if you're new to the channel, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. At K9 Boxing. Man. So I didn't go live on a dog pound tonight because I wanted to commentate this fight. Because Frank is fighting tonight. And Frank a good dude. Frank a real dude. And Big Frank, my dog, which is his daddy. And if Frank wins this fight right here, and maybe he can start fighting the big names, the guys of the world of the Gervonta Davises and the Shakur Stevensons, and and like I say, I heard that he gave Gervonta Davis some good work. So maybe he can go back down that alley and, in a different way. He can actually fight him. And I know that Gervonta Davis is finna fight Marios Barrios, who we done had on the show plenty of times. Yes, the dog pound. That comes on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Yes, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time with my co-host James King. But like I say, we went live. It's a special boxing event tonight. Special fight because it's someone that I personally know who's a good dude. And that's why we went live to commentate the fight tonight. Team K9 in the building. And this is coffee. Yes, coffee. It's not what these other cats be drinking, these rappers and stuff. This is coffee. Straight black coffee. I might have drank a little too much coffee today. To try to stay up because I haven't been getting enough sleep, y'all. And speaking of sleep, I think somebody going to sleep in the main event. and it won't be Frank. But even though Frank is fighting, Leo Santa Cruz trainer is actually training the fighter that's fighting Frank tonight. So hey, both guys are undefeated, and it's gonna be a good fight tonight. So my young man who wrestled with Frank says that I believe if Frank wins tonight, all the hard work over the year will finally pay off and will hear his name a lot more. And yup, his dad, a real respectful guy. He showed up to every game. And every game in high school, was it a game that he played basketball? Or was it a wrestling match? Because, when you say game, people be talking about some K9, when is the next game? Boxing isn't a game. I mean, you can play the game, play it like a game. Like Jake Paul is playing boxing, and it's like a game to him. And it's like a game to Mayweather. He's actually fighting, exhibitions and making millions of dollars. But no, Frank wasn't playing the game. He was wrestling, and wrestling is not a game. He was wrestling. It was more or less a fight. Yeah, wrestling matches. I didn't know he was a wrestler. A lot of guys could adapt and be real good in other sports when they're actually doing other sports like wrestling or playing basketball. So here we go. Here go the scorecards. Yes, it is. Juan. Yep, it's on. Okay. And the winner is unanimous decision. Ooh, upset. Jesus Severa won, y'all. And I think my man's Rashidi career might be over. He just lost to a guy 9-6. Wow. And I respect when the judges give it to the B side, because that let me know the fight wasn't paid off. And they were actually watching the fight the way they was watching the fight. They wasn't watching it with the intentions of, robbing the B side. When you win a fight, you should get the win, whether you the A side or the B side. And tonight, the young man fought the win, and man, he won a fight. So here we go. We had a guy from the red corner win tonight. Yes, indeed. But like I say, I guarantee you, more fighters from the blue side or the blue ring side will win, because they the A side. I'm glad my wife actually ordered on Fox today, because now I can watch some of the Pistons game. Yeah, Andy Reese. Yeah, I will be commentating the Andy Reese fight for sure. Where my new subscribers at? Oh, this my man got that little Roy Jones picture up, man. Roy Jones is the beast, boy. You got the right picture up. For sure. Subscribe to my channel, Jake. I never saw you on here before. Jake Frederico. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, bro. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe and hit the like button. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button at K9 Boxing. So I'm wondering how many fights we have left before the main event. Team K9 in the building. And I'm your host, the one and only Cornelius K9 Bundrich, two-time IBF world champ. What network is the card on? I am trying to tune in with everyone. Yeah, so the network is on, this fight is on Fox. Yeah, Fox. The fight is on Fox. Bundrich in the building. That's right. Okay, now you have ever sparred with the legend known as the Drunken Master? No, I never sparred with Emmanuel Gustus. That'd have been a treat. I got a style similar to that style. You feel me? So it'd have been very entertaining. Yeah, I never sparred with him, but I know Floyd Mayweather said he was the hardest fighter he ever fought, or that was the hardest fight he ever had he had ever had at that point in time. And I actually was at that fight when he fought against Emmanuel Augustus. It was actually in Michigan, downtown Detroit. So yeah. So Ray Flores is actually one of the commentators tonight on this Fox card. And I actually commentated with Ray Flores at the Crunk Gym. Right before the end of winter. I commentated with him. We had a little a Crunk car. It was on what's that? Fight camp or fight night. Yeah, and I was definitely happy. Got paid good. Yeah. Shout out to Salida Promotions. Then from there on out, I went to Ryan's. Flew out the Ryan's card and commentated in Florida right after that. So yeah, I know my stuff when it comes to boxing. Yes, indeed. One love. AP in the building. AP like facts. That's right. Yes, indeed, y'all. So the fights are on Fox Sports 1. Yes, indeed, AP. You know, Fox Sport 1. Y'all make sure y'all be hitting the like button because I can't see if y'all hitting the like button or not. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Whoever on this boy a new subscriber, let me know. Definitely share the video, share the content, tell a friend and tell a friend that K9 Boxing got a YouTube channel. Yes, indeed. And boxing is the greatest sport in the world. You hear me? Ain't no sport like boxing. All agree? Yes, indeed. I like playing basketball. I love boxing. Don't get me wrong. I used to love basketball, but you know, the league done got too soft. So boxing, I'm boxing all day. Yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed. You know, I had to go grab some for you boys and girls. I wouldn't grab this right here. Every fighter wants this right here. The belt. Yes, every fighter wants the belt. So you train all your life to not be number one, but to be the champ. Yes, this is very good to have. You are once a champ, always a champ. And I thank God in the name of Jesus becoming a world champion. Yes, so appreciate you guys. One love. Yes, AP. I'm a champion. You hear me? Dogs us. The main thing is that it says world champion on it. My man says the gold real. The title is real. World champion. Belt game. That's right. Belt game. Hey, what's up though, little I'm there, you good? OB in the building. So they talking about Andy Reid's Chris Ariella fight, which is May 1st. Now we'll definitely be covering that fight too. And Ariola, man, tough guy. Always liked his heart. You know, he comes up short, you know, in the big fights some of the times. But you know, and you know the crazy part about this though is and yes, it's crazy that this fight is on pay-per-view. If I'm not mistaken, they want us to order this fight. Now, who's ordering the fight between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Ariola? Maybe they got it on pay-per-view because both guys are Mexican fighters. Now the heavyweight division ain't that on fire. You know what I mean? That it says buy on foxsport.com pay-per-view. Unbelievable. Now, the young man on there named Fandora, wow, he's a beast. Now he's worth, you know, you ordering a fight for him. That guy's 6'7" and fights at junior middleweight. Let me rewind that. He's 6'7" and fights at junior middleweight. And he's probably, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna say probably. Let me take that back. Let me scratch that. He's in the top 10 in junior middleweight division. He's in the top 10. Okay, so there you go. That's the guy young man was asking about. His name is Brawley Brooks. So the guy named Brawley Brooks, he has a lot of fans on here. Brawley Brooks is fighting next. Yes, indeed, at K9 Boxing. Y'all want to see the belt again? I don't know how much the pay-per-view is, Jake Frederico, but belt game at K9 Boxing. Yes, indeed. That belt got me a whole lot of money, y'all. You hear me? I got paid when I got that title. When I got that, when you become a world champion, your stock go up for real, and so your confidence. You know, I remember when I first got my belt, man. My mom used to be telling me like I was having pipe dreams. So when I got the belt, you know, I ain't rubbing it in her face, but I was like, "Ma, am I still having pipe dreams?" I said, "Hey, Ma, am I still having pipe dreams?" I was just playing, baby. I was just playing. I was just playing. I don't know how much the pay-per-view is gonna be, but you know, most likely I'm probably order it and go live because you know I love boxing and I support those that support me, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in. But ain't nobody told nobody to hit the like button, subscribe to K9 channel. Yeah, normally I have somebody on here get the likes up, fellas. So subscribe to the channel. I don't got nobody that's down with the K9 today. What team K9 at, huh? Y'all got a 2-time IBF world champion on this boy. You hear me? 2-time world champ. Can anybody tell me what did I win when I was on a contender? See if you guys have done your homework. What did I win on the contender? The reality show, The Contender. What was it that I won? Yeah, what was it that I won? I fought at the Staples Center. And when I won my fight at the Staples Center, what was I handed? And what was my what was my description? What did they say I was? Now Grady Brewer, he won. Yeah, Grady Brewer won the whole show on The Contender. But I came in a certain place, and what was I? Wow, May the 1st, they got this fight. I can't believe it's going to be on pay-per-view. Aaron DeReese Jr. and Areola. Hey, but if you order it, you order it. And, you know, I ordered it for just, you know, commentating purposes. Because, you know, I want to grow the channel. So I got to do things that are unordinary to grow the channel. Cheers. Man, so, man, you know, y'all like Triller? Y'all like do my dogs like Triller? I think Triller got too many concerts. Y'all believe y'all agree? Too many concerts, you know. Yeah, too many concerts. They even had exhibitions. I mean, it's just I don't know. What do you think? You know, do you think that they biased? Do you think they got good referees? They referees to me stink. They got some of the worst referees in the world. And do you know? Oh wow, Birdie Brooks is 6'2", 6'2" at 171. Oh, so he a big dude too. And Cameron Sevilla Rivera is 5'10". Oh, Brody's 6'2". Two middleweight division. And the referee is a guy named Rudy. Yeah, shout out to Rudy who was on the contender. I agree with too many. Yeah, it's way too many concerts. Oh, you say a Triller was good for the first time? You agree that Triller was? Don't know. Aaron said too many concerts. Yeah, too many concerts. Way too many concerts. Okay, so this young man on here got these tattoos on him. I guess a tattoo make you tough. I don't know. We about to find out. But he definitely is the B side. And Derrick James seemed like he got all the fighters, you know? He's 6-1 with 5 knockouts from Dallas. He's doing a Mayweather. Oh man, people need to be themselves. To be honest with you, they gotta get better fights. You said, Spooky said you gotta. Triller gotta get better fights. He said. I agree. Yes, indeed, because that fight card was horrible. Yes, it was. So here we go, y'all. Burley Brooks versus Cameron Rivera. So Cameron Rivera was brought in to make Burley Brooks look good. Yes, indeed. I agree. Hey, James King, you're right. There go our co-host right there, James King in the building. Round 1. Yeah, I hope they do too, Jake. So we're in round 1, man. We got a tall, light heavyweight at 6'1". And somebody on here said the body shot was going to be what it was going to end the fight for Rivera. Oh, yeah. Oh, good body shot. Good left hook and then to the head and to the body by Brooks. Good jab to the body from Rivera. Rivera, even though he's smaller, hey, he's trying. Brooks is a lot better than when he looked. You know, looks can be deceiving. He looked like he was kind of old in the face. You know, even though, overhand right by Rivera. Yeah, Rivera has on a purple and Brooks has on a light blue with the black and white. Yeah, so we have a tall fighter versus a shorter fighter. And you would think that the taller fighter will be using his jab on outside. As soon as I said that, he uses his jab. But he's not jabbing as much. What he's trying to do is trying to counterpunch. So once his opponent throws a punch, he's throwing a check hook off a jab. And then finally he leads with a double jab. That is Brooks. Now he throws a single jab. And the smaller guy, which is Rivera, he's swinging for the fences. He's fighting the fighting style of similar to a Mike Tyson. He's more of the aggressor to a certain extent. And he has power. He looks like, he looks diesel. He looks like he's been lifting a lot of weights. But weights will make you slow. So, he has to watch out trying to swing punches or throw punches at the same time Brooks to him. Because Brooks is leaner, looks like he's meaner, and he has a good jab. But he jabs with a jabber, and he got jabbed. So, that's why at Crunk Gym, Emmanuel was famous for the pick and return. And I'll teach a lot of people that. Got that from him, pick and return. And good body shot again by Brooks. And good another left hook to the body. That little left hook to the body kind of remind me of Gerald McCullough. Good left hook to the body. Good right uppercut. But I think he missed that one because if Brooks would landed that right uppercut, he threw to Rivera. It might have been night. Good left hook right hand. But Rivera can take a punch because, he's tough and he's Puerto Rican. And a lot of Puerto Ricans are tough. So you really got to really give it to them. For them, majority of them to give up. Man, good right uppercut, good body shot. And I haven't seen a left hook to the body being thrown like the one Brooks is throwing in fighters in a long time. So he must watch a lot of Gerald McCullough. And I bet you if I had an interview with him, he'd probably tell me that he watches Gerald McCullough. Because that left hook to the body, it's not looking bad. So whoever was on here saying that the body shots were going to be the punch to end the fight, you could actually probably be right. They said McCullough was Burley's favorite fighter. I could tell. And you say, funny I say that, huh? All right. I know boxing, so I kind of understand what's going on. I know what I'm watching. Yeah. Hit you to the body 4 times. Right. Wow. I hope they do better for. Did Ben hit you up yet? No, I haven't talked to Ben yet. No, I haven't talked to him yet, but I did text him, that I'm still proud of him, He said he knocked you out 4 times to the body. I think you better quit saying that, man. Leave that alone now. Leave it alone. Man, because, it is what it is. We move on. We fall down, but we get up. Yes, indeed. Round 2. Yeah, so this Barley Brooks is a lot better than I actually thought. And one of y'all was, saying these good things about him at 6'2". Good, strong guy. He can throw that jab a lot more though. He in there with a smaller guy. Keep him on the outside and make sure when he slide back, he slide with the left hook to the body. That's what I've been doing lately. And so Rivera, seems like he's been watching K9. He's throwing a lot of overhand rights. My favorite punch. Good double jab by Brooks and good left hook to the body. This guy got a good left hook to the body, man. I like the left hook to the body. Man, he's a left hook. I don't see nobody throwing that left hook to the body no more. Looking like Gerald McCullough, just don't got the probably same kind of power. And Gerald McCullough gets a lot of leverage on his left hook to the body. So we got your man's Brooks in a 6-round fight. And he's actually going in as the predator. He's actually taking it to Rivera. And Rivera is trying to move around. Rivera is showing that he can box a little bit, At first he was an aggressor and he had more of the Mike Tyson styles. Now, what Brooks has to watch out for is trying to punch with a guy who's compact to the ground, low, who can get a lot of leverage. I think that Rivera needs to stay low and come up with something, or slip and punch, fight the Mike Tyson style. Oh, good left hook right hand by Brooks. Good left hook right hand by Brooks again. He missed the right hand, but it was a good left hook. But you got to look for something back, because the only chance I think Rivera has is to win by knockout. He's not going to win on a decision. So he needs a few knockdowns or either a knockout to win the fight, because definitely Brooks is the A side. And at 6'2", he's someone you can sell to the networks. He looks like a taller version of a Gerald McCullough. Not the same power, but it's early on in his career. And this is a 168-pound super middleweight fight. Yes, indeed. We need to hit the like button, JK. Tell him. Yes, indeed. Good jab. Good jab hook. Good 1-2 by Brooks. Good double jab by Rivera. The overhand right by Brooks. Good jab by Rivera. Good right uppercut by Brooks. Both jabs by both guys. Good jab right back by Brooks. He definitely should win a jabbing contest all day. 6'2". Let me rewind that. He's 6'2". Good double jab by Brooks. Good jab by Brooks. And then Rivera, he came back with a jab and an overhand hook, or left hook, overhand right. And the hook landed, but the right hook, but the overhand right missed. So yeah, it's just, oh, hold on. Look like Rivera tried to counterpunch the last 5 seconds of the fight. Who would win between Teofimo and Devin Haney? That would be a good fight. I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be a good fight. I don't know. That's a toss-up. Oh, look at that body shot. That was a good body. They showing Brooks in his last fight. Oh, they took points away from him. Oh, they robbed him his last fight. No wonder he lost one fight. They robbed him. Hit the like button. Y'all hear what James King said. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Mr. King Kong, what's up with you, Brody? Hey, what's happening with you? Hit the like button, like James King said, and subscribe to the channel. Kenna, what is your dream fight? You fighting someone else? Probably would be Floyd Mayweather. That'll be my dream fight. Floyd Money Mayweather. What up, Mr. King Kong? Yeah. So yeah, we're at round 3. And yeah, they just showed a replay of Brooks' last fight. And I think the referee stole the fight from him, took a point from him, and it looked like he clearly landed a good body shot to his opponent. And just because they're not used to guys fighting good or hitting people to the body with good left hook, they called it a low blow and could have cost him a fight. He lost a split decision. Now, both guys are close to headbutting each other. That's why I tell my son all the time, when you're on the inside, just because you had a hair gear on, you got to act like as if you don't have a hair gear on, because one day you're going to go pro. to move your head to the side and put your hands up. Both guys are fighting like they fight in a phone booth. Oh, good body shot. Oh, now that was low. He threw the hook to the head and the low blow by mistake. That's a Gerald McCullough shot. He went here and there. I like it. He meant well, but it takes time to get that shot down pat. Oh, good body, good right uppercut, hook to the body. Oh, listen, my man Rivera did the same thing. Hit me and I hit you back. Good little fight though. Good little fight. Even though Rivera probably come up a little short, he is making it an interesting fight. And if he's just a gatekeeper, he's just coming in as an opponent, he will get used again probably for some up and coming fighter to look good against and make some money. If this is what he's, all about, just making the fights look good. But who knows? Maybe he'll shock somebody one day because, you have some fighters that have lost 20-some fights and have became one world champion. One day they decided to get up and say, I want to be a champion. And it happened. So we in round 3 in a scheduled 6-round fight. Good jab right hand by the challenger Rivera. And Brooks, good overhand right by Rivera. And Brooks like, yeah, right, you ain't hitting me with that. And it's good to be a tall fighter when somebody's throwing overhand right, because you can see the shot coming. Especially if the fighter is shorter than you, you can see it coming if you got good eyes and you're aware. And with that style, a lot of people are fighting that, the Floyd Mayweather style, of course, you're going to easily be able to see it, especially with the shoulder roll going on. And if me and Mayweather fought, I think I'd have knocked Mayweather out. Yes, because styles make fights. And he wouldn't have enough power to keep me off of him. This is a good fight right here, man. Both guys are making it interesting. But in this fight, I don't think, like the last fight, that this will be an upset, because I think that, Brooks has more of an upside than the last fight. So he's going to get the W for shizzle. Yeah, but styles make fights. And Mayweather is a good fighter. Yeah, styles make fights. Mayweather is a good fighter. But his style will be perfect for my style. He will be trying to do that shoulder roll, and I'll be hitting him in the shoulder, get his head. I hit him in the shoulder so hard and constantly that when he goes to try to lift his shoulder up, he won't be able to. He'll be like, because I will cripple his shoulder. Yeah, so he would be able to lift his shoulder, and then it'd be easy for me to hit him in his arm, make him quit, or either hit him with overhand rights. Yeah, so I see that Errol Spence worked with this young man Brooks too. So yeah, and he's a good fighter. So when you get that kind of work, man, it's gonna do nothing but help you out. You training or sparring with the top dogs. So yeah, I like this guy though. He throw real good body shots. Yeah, Brooks got some good body shots, man. But he has to be careful with going to the and now his opponent done hit the canvas. And one, it could be the body shots, and two, it could be the body shots. Yes. And three, my man gotta actually get more sharper when he comes to going to the body, because he is hitting low. But if you get hit low and it's not actually in a private part, it's just low, then guess what? It's not as bad as Rivera is making it to be. He was on the campus for a long time. He's seemed like he gonna take the whole 5 minutes. And normally fighters don't take the whole 5-minute break when they get a chance to. But we're gonna see what happens. So 24 Jeezy says Mario Barrios is gonna stop Tank Davis. Maybe so. Who knows? That Marciano style hit his arms and shoulder. Yeah, absolutely. 24 Jeezy. Let's see if you're right. I wouldn't be mind if he do, because Mario Barrios has been on our show plenty of times. So hey, that'll be a good look. Marciano style hit the arms and shoulder. Yeah. Absolutely. Whatever it takes. You got to do what you got to do to win. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So now Brooks, you're going to have to really watch it from going to the body, because if he hit, if he hits, go to the body again, and it's a low blow, guess what's going to happen? He's going to probably get a point took. And that's how he lost his last fight. But he needs to worry. He needs to learn he needs to get a little bit more accurate when going to the body, because he can punch to the body pretty good. But the body shots that he throws to the body, oh, good left hook, good counter left hook, are not as accurate, and he's hitting guys low. And so you have to watch that, man, because you don't want to get to a point you're scared to go to the body, because you don't want to get your a point took. A round 4 and a scheduled 6 rounder. Little see the cross. So yes, it's more of an entertaining fight, and like it's swinging a little bit to in favor of Rivera. Seems like the referee then took his side and called it a knockdown. So Rivera see he's not alone, and that hey, they do go overhand right from Rivera. But I think that Brooks kind of rolled with it a little bit. But Rivera would be even a better fighter if he wouldn't slap him, because he's strong, but he's slapping with his punches instead of turning him over. This is a turnover. You turn your shots over like this, hit him with the knuckles and not with this part of your hand. Oh, good right uppercut from Brooks. I think Brooks' best punch is the left hook to the body. And he needs to work on everything else. Like, he needs to work on his jab. He needs to work on his right hand. He needs to work on, his distance. I think he got some work to do big time if he wants to go to the next level, if he wants to become a world champion. Yeah, if he wants to get one of these right here, if he wants to get the strap, bro, guess what? Uh-oh. And he done hit this man with a low blow again. I think the referee going to take a point this time. Uh-oh. Oh, it's accidental headbutt. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, it was a headbutt. I thought it was a low blow. Oh, you said Leo Santa Cruz was touching him up. Barrels is taller and longer and punches like a welterweight. Tanks defenses ain't as good as it used to be when he was younger. Well, he's still not old yet, but 24 Jeezy, we gonna see real soon. No, I was never scared. I was never scared of nobody. Remember that song? I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never been scared of nobody. Absolutely nobody. Well, it was a head bunt, yep. And good it wasn't good he ain't started bleeding. Wow, so I just want to see the main event, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I had a long day, but I still tapped in with you guys. You hear me? So it's round 5, and we need to see the main event. Ooh, seemed like Brooks is mad. Came out throwing hard jabs. The little right hand to the body that Brooks is throwing was nasty. No, that's not a good right hand to the body. His shot, like I say, is the left hook to the body. But I think that the referee should pull the shorts a little down for Rivera, because I think Rivera and his team knew that Brooks had good body shots, so they got the trunks up high on purpose. So if he hit him on the top of the waistband, I don't think it should be considered a low blow because his shorts is up. So the referee need to actually put his shorts right a little bit lower to where his belly button is, so it won't look like it's a low blow. And I think that I think that Rivera is actually using that to his advantage. And I believe that the referee is, to a certain extent, is falling for it. Yeah. I appreciate y'all too, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you too. That right hand to the body is nasty. Yeah, it's definitely nasty. Yeah. Good right hand to the body, good left hook, right hand from Rivera. So he's trying, he game. He's a real strong dude, but he doesn't, he's not punching like he looks, you know? Yeah, he's just slapping. He ain't turning his shots over. Neither guy's turning their shots over. But once again, I think that the what's really making the fight is the left hook to the body from Brooks. But Brooks is not, he's scared to throw the left hook to the body because he's worried about getting the point took. And maybe his trainer has told him, don't go to the body with the left hook because we don't want you to get a point took. So there you have it. Good 1-2 from Brooks. Well, good right uppercut from Rivera. But to be short and compact and strong looking like he is, and to be Puerto Rican, you know, you would think that he has some of that Peter Trinidad power. And it doesn't seem like that's the case. And that's probably the reason why he's on the B side. Oh, good right hand by Brooks. But once again, he's slapping. Yes, and I ain't capping. Oh. Yeah, but you know, you don't want to go the distance if you don't want to, if you don't have to. You know, us at the Crunk Gym, we always say knockout sale. And we were known for getting knockouts. Oh, good right hand from Brooks. And the sweat fell off of Rivera's face, but I think it was a slap. Hey, B Luna, subscribe to the channel, my homie. And yeah, this is not a video. This is actually a live fight. And I'm actually commentating it because my homeboy is fighting the main event. So hashtag dogs are us. Arr, 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 arr. It's your boy K9 Boxing, Cornelius Bundrich, 2-time IBF world champ. So when I talk, listen, and you will learn something. I've been doing this for a long time, y'all. And I only got one strap I'm gonna show you boys again tonight. Like I say, this is the belt that Mike Tyson saw when I took a picture with him, and he wasn't looking at me, he was looking at my belt. He was like, bro, you a real world champion. Yes, indeed. I am a real world champion. So respect the game, my dogs. 2-time IBF world champion in the building. And y'all have tuned in to live commentating. Round 6 is the final round. And I have Brooks up at least 4 rounds to 2. But he definitely need to get better accuracy in that left hook to the body. He has a great left hook to the body. But if you're scared to throw it because you keep throwing it too low, then you got weapons you can't even use. That's like having a gun and somebody messes with you can't use the bullets. So it is what it is. At K9 Boxing. Yes, indeed. Ray Flores is a good guy. Oh, you said Ray Flores. He's trying to tell me, shut up, huh? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so I don't know why I don't know why the video keeps getting stuck, you guys. So y'all hang in there with me because I keep losing signals. And I don't know why it's losing signal, but it is what it is. So y'all make sure y'all hang in there and tell me what fights you guys are looking forward to seeing. Yes, what fight are you guys looking forward to seeing this year? Are y'all looking forward to seeing Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury? What fight are y'all looking forward to seeing? Tell me. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like at K9 Boxing. But what fight are y'all looking forward to seeing? And who want to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford? Yeah, so yeah, definitely got some technical difficulties right now. Did Brooks just get knocked down? I don't know. Hey, James King, tell me if Brooks got knocked down because we lost a signal on here. So did he get knocked down? Tell me. I don't know. I can't even see the fight. What's going on, you guys? Because I done lost a signal. Did he get knocked down, JK? Hey, did he just lost a point for a low blow. Oh, wow. Yep, see? Wow, okay. Back on, signal back on. So if he just lost a point, he's still going to the body. Shoot, you know, the other guy can probably say he probably can protest if he go to a decision. He can say, man, the man can hit me low. You know what I mean? Took a point and I fought and I won the fight. You know, he could, he might have an argument. And he definitely can actually fight again on TV, which is good and make some more money, you know? But if he turns his shots over, he can become a better fighter, you know? Yeah, but I still think that Burley Brooks did enough to win at K9 Boxing. Yes, indeed. So, hey, yeah, he did enough to win, so it's all good. And y'all make sure y'all tap in James King's show. James King, when is your show? Tomorrow? What time? And how can they watch it? Hey, can you guys hear me? Testing. You guys, can you hear me? One love. Can you guys hear me? One love, you guys. Stay strong out here. It's a crazy world. Stay strong, guys. In this crazy world we living in. Don't hurt nobody. Yes, I hear you. Yeah, we on. You just, hey, Capone, you just ended up in the building. You just got here. Where my new subscribers at? you're just tapping in for the first time, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy K9, Cornelius K9 Bundridge, and Burley Brooks should be the winner. I guess worst case scenario, which would still be good for Cameron Rivera, who has a record of 8-6 and with 6 knockouts. So early on in his career, he probably had a winning record, but then he probably got matched up wrong or took the wrong fights. So early on, he probably, with that power he probably possessed early, you could slap somebody and knock them out. And so he was winning. Then he started taking fights against better opponents. So probably opponents in their backyard. Yeah, see them body shots look like they were low, but one reason why it probably looked like they was low is because the shorts were kind of up, a little too far up. So maybe Brooks' team should do a better job and probably pointing that out to the referee. Ooh, it's been a long day for me. I've been up since 8 o'clock. Getting my work in. Uh-oh. Both guys look confident. Will this be an upset or what? I doubt it. Ooh, it's close though. Ooh, close. Ooh. Upset. Wow. Ooh, them low blows is gonna cost him the fight. Both cards. So the judges tonight are favoring the more aggressive fighters. And we done had 2 fight cards in a row where A-side fighters have lost. Now, I would have to say that the B side on this fight card didn't win this fight. I think it was at least a draw. But hey, he got, like I say, them low blows, them left hooks to the body, man, cost him the fight. Wow. They just said point deduction cost him the fight. Yeah. So James E. King at the Sports Crib on Thursday night, but next week on the Dog Pound is Omar Perez and top ranks Arnold Barbosa Jr. Hashtag dogs are us. That's right, JK. Y'all make sure y'all tap in on the Sports Crib. Wow. Yeah, they say he lost. AP said he lost. Man, yeah. Man. Wow. I think they got that one wrong. Wow. I agree with you right here. Wow. Well, hey. Yeah, I agree with this right here. This post right here by Response and Stricturance. He said, I'm gonna tell you, K, now all these Dallas fighters, they think they EJ. They think they EJ and they need a different coach. Just because Derek worked for EJ doesn't mean it'll work for everyone. Okay. Hernandez versus Mandera fight next. And the co-feature 11-0 fighter with 8 knockouts is finna fight against a guy 12-2 with 8 knockouts. So Yeah, it's about to jump off. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm just like you, Campone. Wow. Hey, Al Heyman got so many fighters, he don't care about losing some of them, I guess. Yeah, he got so many of them, it don't matter. So who knows what's going on? And that's why I say, don't leave it in the judge's hand, because you leave it in the judge's hand, and another man might raise his hand. It might not be yours. Yeah, so the underdog won. Moose Guy. Moose Guy. It was an upset. Yeah. So it was an upset. Young doggy upset, man. Wow. He got a good left hook to the body, but he got to learn how to place it better. Yep. You got to learn how to place it better. And like my man's response to Trellis, we gonna call him RQ. We go RQ. He said it though. Hey, maybe they might need a different trainer. Everybody ain't gonna be Errol Spence, and just because Errol Spence is Errol Spence or Derek James training Errol Spence, I mean he gonna train like he trained Errol Spence. You gotta already be a beast. Errol Spence was already a beast before he got with Derek James. And BJ said the points should have been deducted a long time ago. Hey, better late than never. Better late than never, I guess. He definitely need to jab more, for sure. He need to hook off the jab. He need to learn how to throw more different kind of jabs. It's all kind of jabs. I know how to back jab. I know how to up jab. I know how to slick jab. I know the down jab. I mean, man, so many ways to throw a jab. Oh, what a long night, boy. I be having long days, boy. Y'all don't know. Man, they showing who that C. Chavez. My man, before he lost his first fight, he was like 85, 88, no. Yeah, he fight at super middleweight. So here we go. Hey, if you're just tapping in, like I say, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And make sure if you own this boy, you own the channel, keep it professional. Because we on here making peace. And we supporting K9 Cornelius Bundridge. Team K9 in the building. And I don't want to lynch no one. Because you definitely will get lynched on my channel. So it's only 7:15 in Cali right now. Yeah, so James King says it's only 7:15 in Cali right now. And guess what, though? It was snowing in Detroit. It was snowing in Michigan today. Well, why don't you then, BH? Now, BH, if you're not subscribed to K9 Boxing, make sure you do that right now. And definitely hit the like button. Yeah, so we own it. There you go, Capone. Tell them again. So the A side right here, Armando Resendez. Let's see if I'm butchering his name or not. He's 11-0 with 8 knockouts. Nickname at Toro. Resendez. So fight now is Resides and let me see. The main event is almost on, y'all. Oh, yeah, asked me, should I have to snow there too, huh? Wow. Wow. Okay, appreciate you, BH. Got snow in LA too, though, James King. Okay. Snowing everywhere. Round one. Good little jab by Mandera. So Mandera has on the light green and black, and Resendez has on the white and blue. And both guys are like they got some power. And at a 160-pound middleweight division, good jab to the body by Resendez. A punch I like throwing a lot of because it can set up the headshot. And this fight is scheduled for 8 rounds. And we in round 1. Madera has a good record. He only lost a couple of fights. And Resendez is undefeated. So, good 1-2 by Resendez. He's reaching, though. Now, you reach, a young man can teach. Oh, wow. Madera is holding Resendez. Maybe he felt some power or something. I don't know. Good double jab. Got him in on the inside, but then he let Madera hold him. Resendez got on the inside, but then you allowed his opponent to hold him. Oh, good hook. And I think Resendez just got rocked by Madera. And Madera know he hurt him. Resendez, he's shaking his head like I'm straight, which sometimes means that you hurt me. So let's see what happens. If Madera can catch him with an uppercut again, because Resendez is ducking low and getting caught with the uppercut. Madera needs to keep throwing the uppercut. Or he needs to keep on throwing double jabs to make the guy duck so he can throw the uppercut. So if Resendez was a double jab, if Madera was to throw a double jab, he can force Resendez to duck and catch him with that uppercut he's been catching him with in round 1. But he has to throw double jab because he keeps ducking. But Madera is up against the rope and Resendez is walking forward. And Resendez is the A side, but so far we done had 2 A side fighters lose back-to-back fights. So here we go. So it doesn't look like Madera really has any power, but he's definitely catching Resendez once he gets slow. And I just hate when fighters be just, good one right hand, good overhand right, good overhand right with Madera. And Madera comes back, Resendez and Madera in round 1 with 2 seconds left in the bell in a round. And they both look at each other with respect. Oh, good left hook. AB Leo Trainer. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button and subscribe. Champ Talk. Man. They steady promoting this Andrew Reese Jr. fight. They sure better. Because guess what? I don't think it's, it's really, I don't want to say it's not worthy of pay-per-view because boxing is a hard sport. And I'm not going to knock nobody else's hustle. Because my fight that I had, my last fight was on pay-per-view. Even though it wasn't on pay-per-view for that much, it still was pay-per-view. I wouldn't want nobody to knock my pay-per-view fight. Like, man, I ain't paying for K9's fight. Pay-per-view? Man, come on, man. Forget the hate. Round 2. Man, we might have another upset. 3 fights in a row. 3 fight cards in a row could be an upset. Oh, and both guys are throwing good leather. And good body shot from Resendez. When you got somebody that's telegraphing a left hook to the body, you can catch them with the overhand right. My favorite punch. And that's what Resendez is throwing. He's leaning in with the jab to the body, and he's throwing a left hook to the body, and he's telegraphing it. His overhand right is telegraphed too, he just threw, and his opponent saw it. But you know, Madera is the taller guy. I don't see why he's not using his jab, and he keeps finding himself on the ropes. And the judges that's actually judging the fights, from what I'm seeing, they are favoring the style of Resendez. So Resendez is fighting the perfect fight, the right fight to get the decision if it goes the distance in round 2. So good jab by Madera. It's just that he's not throwing enough jabs. Oh, good try with the 1-2. But you fought throwing the 1-2 and falling in. Resendez needs to slide back and catch Madera with the uppercut falling in, and he'll go to sleep. And we'll be on to the main event at K9 Boxing. So Madera, he's just a little too far up in the air. He needs to, bend his knees a little bit, and he needs to throw a jab hook off the same hand. Or he needs to throw the jab and slide back with the right uppercut. Throw a jab, get in close to make the guy fall in, and then slide back and catch with that right uppercut. Because he's landed a good right uppercut early on in round 1. But once again, Resendez is putting the pressure on his opponent. Good overhand right, but it was a slap. And it looks like Madera is using his head, and he just got warmed by the fighter and the trainer. And the judge. With 43 seconds left in round 2, and Resendez with the overhand right, which was a slap, and it seemed like he made Madera wake up, and Madera came back with a couple of punches after he got caught with a couple of punches. In round 2, with 23 seconds left, and both guys are holding. I think it's the best time to be able to catch the guys when you hold them, because then you can slide back, give yourself some room before the referee says break. Like right now, they both holding right now. And before the referee say break, you can slide back and get you some leverage on an uppercut to the body. And that's the bell. Man. Boy, oh boy. Ooh. Oh, Jason Rosario. Oh, yeah, we just showing Jason Rosario. Man. They're showing, Joe Joyce. He's a bad man. I covered that fight when he fought against, I can't recall the young man he fought last, but he messed his eye up. But, man, he did really, really good. Larice Neri was actually on our dog pound, so I'm happy for him. He won March the 16th, 2019 on Fox. Yes, indeed. And my Mexican people up in here. Now, I'm not black Mexican. Now, let me go get my Sabero. Y'all, man. Y'all think Jake Paul is ready for a real fighter? Yeah. I ain't talking about somebody off the couch or somebody that's retired. But I'm talking about somebody that's really boxing, that's been boxing, that can really box and fight. This is what they really do. So, round 3, both guys are coming out jabbing. Neither guy is really looking sharp. Once again, like I say, in some of these PBC fighters, some of these PBC fighters don't be active enough. So it's hard to be sharp when you're not active enough. And especially if you up and coming. Or if you're older. If you're older or you're up and coming, you need to be active. At the end of the day, you need to be active, period. And Madera just threw an uppercut from far distance. And he's very blessed he didn't get counterpunched. Never throw uppercut from too far of a distance because you can get knocked out easily by a counter punch. He just threw it again and got caught. See? And he's giving the confidence to Resendez, and he's coming on this round. Good jab to the body. Watch the overhand right come next. Good another jab to the body. He's setting up the overhand right. Trust me when I tell you, because I know. Good slip jab to the body again. Now he's running. Now Madera is actually running to the overhand right. Look, Resendez is throwing a jab to the body. He's slipping. He ain't through the overhand right yet. Resendez. He caught the jab, threw a jab, and then both guys are holding. And Resendez should not allow his opponent to hold him. Slide back when he try to hold you. The overhand right is going to come because you see it there. He just haven't threw it yet. And he's telegraphing the overhand right. Because he's pawing now. He just tried to throw a straight 1-2 and missed. And his opponent didn't slide back. Good body shot. Now the guys are holding again. And that's boxing. You know, holding is a part of boxing, you know. So I know people don't like to see people hold in a boxing match. And that's why you like to see a lot of UFC fighters. But they be holding too. Holding each other on the ground. A whole lot. Yeah, but this fight, I believe, is definitely being won by Resendez because he's the A side and he's fighting the style that the judges like tonight, which is the come forward style. And Madera is fighting the boxing style where he's backing up and he's using the jab. And that hasn't worked tonight at all for the A side. So for the B side, it's best to actually go forward and be the pressure fighter. But don't land too many low blows because you might get a point took and you might lose on a decision. Yeah, so Resendez said he got hit. He got head butted. And so far this is not a great card, but I'll take it. Something better than nothing, right? At K9 Boxing. So yeah, this is actually a long coverage of an undercard and just of a fight card period. We've been on this boy for 2 hours and 8 minutes. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Yes, indeed. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, though. If you tapping in, you know, just trying to see who I am and what I'm about. I got good content. We do the Dog Pound every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Me and James King. And hashtag Dogs Us. I definitely know the game. I'm a 2-time former world champion. The main event is about to come up, y'all. I can't wait. So we got 4 rounds to go. If you go to decision, this is round 4. And man, overhand right, he just threw it, Resendez, but his taller opponent, who's taller than him, saw it coming, so he's able to move away from the shot. And Resendez needs to slip and throw shots. He's just trying to catch and throw a shot. He needs to slip and throw the shot. He just caught Madera with a good left hook. Good body shot from Resendez. He's moving his head. Resendez is moving his head good. Do a double jab overhand right. But I just don't think that he has the good power or the right punch. He's not throwing a punch at the right time. And he might be rusty. Who knows? But, you know, and hold on, this is middleweight. These guys is not fighting like a middleweight. Where they fighting, I can go in there and beat both these guys on the same day. The power doesn't seem there. Good overhand right. Good counter punch from Resendez. Seemed like when he heard me say they don't like they can punch. Yeah, they definitely don't. These guys are slapping. Yeah. But hey, if you be watching slap boxing, boy, hey, slap boxing can hurt. Good roll by Resendez. Good left hook by Resendez. But neither guy is really landing really effectively. But both guys are tough, and they're giving it all they got. And that's all you can do is give them all you got. Yeah, so good jab to the body from Rodero. Nice little hook from Resendez. Oh, hand right. Oh, and he caught Madero. I think it was an all-balance shot. I don't think he was hurt as bad as it looked. But definitely was the best punch of the fight for Resendez. And he needed to throw the overhand right even more. My favorite punch, jab, jab, overhand right, and he can end the fight. Because knockouts sell, and I haven't saw any knockouts tonight yet. And that's why Frank Martin has a chance. It's still a whole show. Go out there and get a knockout on live TV and then call somebody out. Good one, too. That was a good shot now. When you think a guy going to throw the overhand right and you throw it straight down the middle punch, oh, that's how you get him. Oh, good overhand right again. Resendez keeps landing that same overhand right. And Madero seemed like he is tailor-made for it. Resendez is winning this fight going away. And James King said it's a great card for Tuesday night. And guess what? I have to agree with you because on Tuesday night, we either on a dog pound and ain't no boxing matches. But tonight, it ain't bad. Something better than nothing. It's not bad at all. Shout out to James King, my co-host, who tapped in tonight to show us dogs some love. So tell a person to tell a person to tell a person. The team K9 is in the building, and K9 got a YouTube channel, and we live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. and every Sunday at 1:30. Yeah, 1:30. And this Sunday is my birthday, so we'll have something special. This Sunday, 1:30 Eastern time. Y'all make sure y'all tap in for live sparring on my birthday. And round 5. Oh, good straight 1-2 from Madera. Yeah, good straight 1-2. Oh, look like he's taking it personal too now. Oh, good 1-2, good uppercut. Oh, did he hurt Resendez? Resendez is complaining, but he ain't punching. Somebody do something dirty to you, sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. Do it back. The referee is in there to protect the fighters, not help the fighters. What I mean by helping them is like helping you fight the battle or the war. You got to go out there and do what you got to do. You the one got the gloves on. The referee ain't got no gloves on. He just there to make sure everything is equal on the fair ground and protect the fighter from getting hit behind the head or while he's down, or to make sure it's fair. So jab, both guys jabbing each other. I mean, it's a good little sparring session. On unofficial scorecards, I think they have Resendez winning, and I have him winning too. And like I say, like James said, it's not a bad fight card. It's actually a good fight card on a Tuesday. Do you guys remember Tuesday night fights? USA. It's on USA Network with Sean O'Brady. Hey, JB in the building. What's up, bro? Where you been? That's right. You already know what to say. Hit the likes and subscribe, everyone. Oh, it look like Madero is trying to knock out his opponent. Oh, he's fighting dirty too. He got his hand all in his chin like young punk. Yeah, right. Welcome to America. Exactly. These guys was fighting that middleweight. They not punching like they middleweights though. Man. And if they had a belt, Canelo would surely fight both of them guys. Any of them guys. They both, neither one can punch at all. Good jab up and jab down from Resendez. He is definitely winning this fight. If you want to be the A side, you got to fight the A side like he's a champion, and you got to take it from the A side. If not, you're not going to get it. Majority of the times. So I always fought like I was on the B side, even if I was the A side. You know? And it is what it is. Ain't nobody giving you nothing in boxing, in life. Sometimes you gotta take what you want. I mean, do it legally. Good double jab by both guys. Good jab from Madera. And he's the B side, so he should be throwing more jabs and hooks and 1-2s and everything. He has a chance to pull off another upset. It'll be the third upset in a row, back to back in fight cards in his fight card. Absolutely, yep. You're right. You're right, JB. I know a little bit about boxing too, bro. Yes, indeed. Man, look at him. They showing replay. He got his opponent, Morrell has Mendez with his elbow on his chin, like, and he's still hitting him, and the referee just not getting there. Like, man, come on. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to K9 Boxing. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. Where my dogs at? The main event is coming up, y'all. Like, this might go to a decision. And we're in round 6. When Resendez is winning this fight by landslide, I'll say he's winning 5 rounds to 1, or maybe 4 to 2. And Madera is fighting like he's winning a fight. He's clearly losing. You're not the A side. Oh, good 1-2 though. Yeah, good 1-2. And I just don't see the urgency in both guys. I mean, just think about it. Even though Resendez is the A side, he should be going on. He says he's on live TV on Fox. He should be trying to go for the knockout. And it doesn't seem like he's really going for the knockout. I mean, he's fighting aggressively, but he's not fighting with the urgency of, I need a knockout. He'll knockout sell, and your stock will go all the way up, like the song, all the way up if you get a knockout. And Madera is acting like he's the A side. He's laid back, fighting laid back, like he gonna get the decision. And and he should be out there trying to knock his opponent out too. I mean, it's a good little fight. But from where I was raised and how I was raised, knockout sell. So you should be out there trying to get the knockout. And it doesn't seem like these guys are trying to knock each other out. They're both content and just making it a good little scrap. And forget a good little scrap. Y'all should saw me sparring earlier. And even though I was just working with Richard, shout out to my dog Richard, it was better work than this. It was more urgency. We were sparring each other like we were trying to knock each other out to a certain extent. But it was good work. And this right here is like a sparring session, just like the sparring session I had earlier. But the sparring session I had earlier was more intense than this. Good body shot from Resendez, but Madera took it like, man, come on, that's all you got? Yeah, both guys exchanging with each other, but no one is clearly dominating the other. And Madera is actually showing a little more urgency this round right here. Like I say, a little bit more, not a lot more, but a little bit more. He's counter punching good. He's throwing good shots. Oh, good guy called overhand right, and the overhand right's been there all night. And afterwards, he held. Madera held. Oh, Resendez seemed like his favorite punch and his best punch is the overhand right. But you need to come back with the left hook after that. You throw the overhand right, then come back with the left hook. Hey, I think, JP, you absolutely right. Give that man a chance. Give that man a chance. Give that man a chance. You said Emmanuel ain't in either corner, K9. Right. You're right. So link. And God rest Emmanuel. So, in Jesus' name. Man, Emmanuel Stewart was a bad man. What a coach. Boy, and definitely boxing is missing Emmanuel Stewart. Because these guys be slapping like a mug. They be slapping. For real, for real. Yeah, one scared to win and one scared to lose. It's like one scared to win, the other scared to lose. Yeah. And scared money don't win. Exactly. Scared money don't win. Hey, get that money, my dog. Get that money. Stack it. Stack it. Yeah. So yeah, we're in round 7. Good body shot. And that's what the smaller guy should have been doing the whole fight. Resendez is a smaller guy. And he should have been going to the body all night long. All night. Uh-oh. Like we done lost service again, you guys. So yeah, you bear with me because definitely we done lost the signal again. So James King, can you guys actually give me what you guys see on who's winning this round? Shizzle. Because we keep losing the signal. I don't know. Maybe because it's raining. I mean, because it's snowing outside. That's probably why we're losing the signal. So who winning the round so far? Right, the same like it was round. Man, we just keep losing signal. It's one of them nights, y'all. You hear me? But thank God it ain't the main event though. Yeah, thank God it ain't the main event. Yeah, Fox ain't right, boy. Repeat of the same. Little more holding, entertaining, but nothing exciting. Okay. Appreciate you, James, because yeah, we got a bad signal in Michigan. It snowed in Michigan today, boy. And it's supposed to be spring. We like not that many days before summer. Manny was true legendary, training and fighting knowledge. He started out fighting in the 60s when Ali was young. Yeah, Manny Stewart actually won a Golden Gloves National, which is hard to do. And back then in those days, because everybody and their daddy and cousin and nephew and brother wanted to be a boxer. So to win a Golden Gloves Nationals back then was pretty big. And Emmanuel Stewart did that. Yeah. So if you were actually saying Mr. King Kong, who is better, because it says, "Hey K name, how is better?" I know you saying who is better, Julio Cesar Chavez or Oscar De La Hoya? I would have to say Julio Cesar Chavez. Oscar De La Hoya beat him when Julio Cesar Chavez was past his prime. And styles make fights. But Oscar wasn't bad. What made Oscar really good is Oscar lead hand was actually his dominant hand. Thanks, SB. We back in the building, y'all. SB in the building. Yeah, so we in round 8, and I'm happy. Oh, good one too. Oh, now it seems like Madera is trying to knock his opponent out. Wow, this is the kind of urgency he should have had in the beginning of the fight. You know, but it might be too little, too late. But then again, who knows? Good 1-2 hook. Now Madera's fighting like he's a bigger, stronger guy. Wow, 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 wow. Man. Yeah, so listen, it's the last round, and Madera's like he's trying to go for the knockout. And I just don't understand why it should be round 8 and round 1 when you trying to feed your family, when you the B side, and you know that if you go to decision and it's close, you're not gonna get it. If it's a fight and goes to decision, it ain't necessarily gotta be close, and you ain't gonna get it a lot of times. So why wouldn't you fight with this kind of urgency you fighting with now? But now you done made the fighter fight back, or the boxer fight back as a fighter. So now it's actually the kind of fight that we thought it was gonna be in round 1, with it being round 8. And both guys' trainer probably told them, we need this round to win the fight. Now, hopefully, Madera's trainer didn't tell him that, because we need to knock out and we need to win this fight from round 1 to round 8. We don't need no decisions and knockout sale. Good jab, overhand right. Oh, good comeback with a hook of Madera. So Resendez and Madera, neither guy really has power. Both guys are tough. But I think we need more great trainers out here. We need more good trainers. And before Emmanuel Stewart passed, he had a clinic where he was teaching trainers how to train. Oh, good hook right hand from Madera, and good chin. You know, you get brownie points, and you get a thumbs up for having a good chin too, because your chin can help you in a lot in fights too. And some people were chinny, you know. Good hook right hand. Both guys are tired. Both guys probably haven't fought in a while, but they're giving all they got with all they got. Good left hook right hand, and man, good hook right hand again. Good uppercut hook right hand from Madera, and Madera got Resendez backing up, and Resendez like, ooh, I'm glad this wasn't the guy that I was fighting in round 1. And both guys are letting it go. They letting their hands go with 10 seconds left, but it might be too little, too late for Madera, who fought his butt off the last round, and he definitely won this round. And time. That's the bell. Good fight from both guys at K9 Boxing. Yeah, so the main event is going to happen now, guys. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yes, indeed. And this right here, old school, what I'm eating, going to the baseball games, it was the nuts, the peanuts. But this right here are the almond nuts. Yeah, just in case you guys want to know what I'm smacking on. Yes, indeed. So, one love. You're lucky to just have this. Hey, SB, I can't see what the people are writing on the screen. SB, where you at? I gotta learn more about this, about YouTube. A lot more. I'm like lost when it comes to a lot of things in boxing. I don't like all these commercials on I'm used to, I guess, pay-per-view, because pay-per-view don't show commercials. So that's what I'm used to. The main event is about to happen. Huh? Where? We have to tap the screen? Tap the screen. I don't know what the type of screen is at. No, I don't see it. Good channel, bro. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, good channel, bro. That was a good little fight, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. So I don't see it. Definitely gotta learn how to do more of these things, boy. Cause I don't see. Let me see. Yeah. So good channel, bro. Did Frank Martin win? No, he ain't fought yet. He fight the main event. But yeah, he gonna win. Okay, I got it. I did it. Got you. Thanks, bro. Ooh, 7-8-7-4 for Gingies. Oh, Marrero. Is it another upset? Oh, so yeah. The underdog thought that he got one. He like everybody else getting these wins or these, yeah. So he thought he had one. Upsets. These upsets. Yeah. So they actually promoting the heck out of Andrew Reeves Jr. Areola pay-per-view fight. And say coming up they're gonna promote that fight and they need to be just showing the fight, the main event. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe channel, bro. Yes, indeed. Tyson Fury, my man's in them. I sparred Tyson Fury. He a good dude too. Yeah, he a good dude. Hey, K9, you a hard worker. Always see you grinding. I'ma subscribe. Yes, indeed. Let me know when you subscribe. I'm gonna post it up if you subscribe. Whenever you subscribe. Yeah. Yes, indeed. One love. Yeah, Frank, the main event is coming up next. So, yeah, we got the main event coming up next, y'all. So, y'all stay tuned. Frank Martin, that boy can fight. You hear me? Southpaw. I think he with the right trainer, too, because Derek James has another Southpaw you might know named Errol Spence. And Errol Spence is a beast. And Frank Martin is a beast. And something that both guys have in common, they both Southpaws. So, yeah, Frank Martin with the right guy and Derek James. And if he can train him like he's training Errol Spence, man, sky's the limit. And this fight is one fight in the right direction that can take Frank Martin to a world title. Well, one thing I like about Errol Spence is he tough as nails. One thing is that's in his favor is he's a southpaw. Another thing is in his favor is he's a big southpaw. And another thing in his favor, he has a lot of heart. And another thing that's in his favor, he has a lot of things in his favor, is that he's a southpaw. So, yeah, Errol Spence is the truth in the sport of boxing. And I can't see no welterweight doing nothing with him right now. And that includes Terrence Crawford and even Boots. I don't think they as strong as Errol Spence and don't have the power Errol Spence has. And I don't know if they can deal with that's come forward style, similar to a Mike Tyson style. The man is strong. And he's a big dude. I saw him in person a few times. And yeah, he's a big dude. He ain't no little guy at welterweight. Yep, that's right, JP. Yeah, Mr. King Kong, we talking about boxing right now. But definitely answer that right there question. Isaiah Thomas, the real Isaiah Thomas, the first Isaiah Thomas was my favorite basketball player. I want to be like him. I started dribbling like him and everything. But I wasn't as tall as him. So I said, I'm gonna be a boxer. So I started boxing like one of my favorite fighters, Mike Tyson. Yeah, and won 2 world titles, man. And so hey, I ain't mad at you. Jared Ennis. Yeah, he might be too good for his own good right now. And we'll see who he fights next, and when these guys give him an actual opportunity to fight for the title. Is Ryan and is a threat and the possible champion in this division. I don't understand what you're saying, Mr. AG Andrew Gray. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's showing an upset. Andrew Reeves Jr. beat Anthony Joshua. Yeah, I think that put a dent in Anthony Joshua's stock for life because he shouldn't have lost to Andrew Reeves Jr. He shouldn't even probably fought him. You gotta know how to match, you know, match yourself up with the right opponent. I don't Eddie Hearn them shouldn't have took that fight. Or whoever his trainer was or manager was shouldn't have took that fight. Because if he was undefeated, the stock between him or the fight between him and Tyson Fury would be even that much bigger. 2 undefeated guys fighting each other. That'd be, man, even bigger. But I was so big for him, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder to fight the first time because both guys were undefeated. But, now that Anthony Joshua has lost the fight, even though it's still big overseas, it's not as big in America as it is overseas. The people overseas, the fans, they support each other. And, it is what it is. Eventually, somebody will probably beat that young man. He'll get greedy, and greedy is a sin. So he'll get greedy and get in there with the wrong person eventually. I think he's better than what he really is. And then it's over. They show my man Frank Martin, undefeated, warming up. If they fought each other again, if Mayweather fought Canelo, which is really, is a no brainer, that Canelo would win. But it would never happen again because Canelo is just too big, and Mayweather ain't trying to come back to fight nobody that's good. He gonna stick with the exhibitions because his time has come and gone, and I don't think he's gonna risk losing for the first time. He's gonna retire and stay retired as a undefeated good fighter. One of the best to ever do it. Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, Jaron Ennis is definitely a beast. And whenever he gets a chance to, to fight for the belt, which I believe he will become a world champion. And I think that Errol Spence is a big welterweight, and eventually he's going to move up in weight and vacate the belt. And I think that's when Jared Enos, better known as Boots, will fight for the vacant belt, and he'll be champion for sure. But I would love to see Enos and Crawford. I think that'd be a great fight. Both guys are switch hitters, and I just would love to see that fight. I think Crawford might be a little too much for him at this point in time, as far as experience-wise. But one or two fights away, I think that Enos is one or two fights away from being the best in the welterweight division. All he has to do is be patient. His time is definitely coming. I hear you, Steve. I definitely hear you. Yeah, about to happen. Boxing will always be the greatest sport ever. You hear me? And let's see if Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury gonna fight. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, now what is the best move to knock out your opponent? Man, it depends on what your opponent is in place to get caught with. Is he in a position to get caught with an uppercut? If I throw a jab and my opponent ducks and his hands are low, the best punch to be thrown to catch him is the uppercut. If my opponent moves this way and I'm right-handed, the punch to catch him with, to knock him out with, is the overhand right. So it depends on which punch is there for me to land on my opponent. And you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I think Jones might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time. I know that big fella, that Ngannou. I can't pronounce his name, but I know who you're talking about. Black strong dude. You know, one thing about the UFC is listen, the best gonna fight the best. And a lot of times, that's the only way they're gonna make some money. But see, in boxing, you ain't gotta fight the best and can still make way more money than the UFC fighters make and fighting the best. But the crazy part is that the UFC, they don't make as much money as boxers do, but their brand is a lot bigger. Like you go see a UFC fighter, how much he making, then go look and see how many followers he got. Like, being Askren, I done made more money in boxing than being Askren, but I made the most money in one of my fights against Jamal Charlo, and Ben Askren made his fight against Jake Paul. But his brand is so much bigger than mine when it comes to followers. Because millions of people know who I am from the Contender. But if you look at Instagram, he's verified and he has over 800,000 subscribers. And it's because of the UFC. Yep. So hey, here we go, y'all. The main event. Let me stretch. Oh, y'all like the shirt? Let me see, a lot of times people be, they get to showing their watches and all that stuff. They be like, oh, they get the yarn so you can see their watch. Well, I did. Oh, y'all can see my shirt. Oh, hashtag dogs us. So y'all make sure y'all go to my Instagram and follow me on Instagram at K9 Boxing so y'all can see where to get some of my good gear. So yeah. So here we go, y'all. Main event. Frank Martin in here, y'all. My dog. Hashtag dogs us. Now let's see what's Is he in the blue corner? Who in the blue corner? Oh, guess what? Frank is in the blue corner. So even though we'll see who. Now remember, whoever get announced a lot of times, most of the time, second are the B side. Well, yeah, whoever get announced second is the A side. Sorry about that. Whoever get announced first normally is the B side, unless it's a belt involved. So, or it's a super champion who's a super champion or a super celebrity. He might get announced second, even though the guy he's fighting might be the champ. But here we go, y'all. Oh wow! So Jerry Perez is actually supposed to be an Al Heyman fighter, but he's getting announced first. And the fighter I think is in California. And guess what? He seemed like he's the B side. Yeah. Yeah. And definitely, if y'all want to get some of that K9 gears, that K9 merch, go to Fan Arts. Fan Arts for that merch. That K9 boxing. Go to Fan Arts. Y'all can get that K9 merch. SB promoted on the screen too, so they can know where to go. Oh, and say he's fighting out of Detroit, Michigan. Y'all hear that? You heard? Frank the Ghost Martin. Let's go, Frank. And you see who's in this corner. Derek James, the trainer Errol Spence. So he won this fight. Guess what? Sky's the limit. And it's going to be a bang 'em out fight because both guys had a lot of knockouts. But man, I saw Frank Martin fight before live. I talked to his daddy a few days ago, and he's ready. Here we go, round one. Perez 13-0 with 10 knockouts. Martin 12-0 with 9 knockouts. Thanks for this card, Al Heyman. Here we go, y'all. Southpaw versus Orthodox fighter. Like I say, Frank Martin's a southpaw, y'all. And he's cutting the ring off and jabbing. And both guys got knockout power. It's going to be who lands first. And one thing I like about Frank right now, he has that right hand up. Right now we're in a wrestling match, and both guys are holding each other and trying to push each other back to show I'm stronger than you. And the referee had to stop both of them and say, hey, I'm the boss in here. You guys knock it off. You are professional fighters. Act like pros. Hey, one thing I do like about Frank is a lot of fighters don't do this because they don't have their hands up, and Frank has got his hands up. And he's going to the body. But once again, both guys are holding, and the ref need to get in there again and tell him, hey, stop holding. And so the referee looked like he had to do a little bit more of a job than the last referee because these guys both are undefeated with a lot to lose and a lot to win. And I believe Frank is a stronger guy, even though Perez has probably, I think, more knockouts. He has 10 knockouts. He has one more knockout than Frank Martin. Yeah, so so right so far it looks like Martin might be the stronger guy. He showed fighting like he's the A side, and like I say, they actually announced him second in the fight. So both guys are holding, hitting, and it's very, very, very good to be able to learn how to fight on the inside. Because if you got something that that you can do to make yourself be on another level when you're in there with some people don't learn how to fight on the inside nowadays. So both guys on the inside, but they're not willing to fight on the inside. They're willing to fight they way to the inside, but once they get there, they're not really punching. And one thing I like that Frank is doing, he has his hands up. Now, hopefully, like I say, once we're in here with orthodox fighters versus the southpaw, it's easy for a head bunt to occur, and blood gets in the eye of the fighter, or just a head bunt that causes a clash of heads where someone's bleeding. But right now, it's like the first round, both guys are actually a little tight and a little timid, and they're just trying to figure each other out. So I think we're gonna really get to the money in round 2 or 3. And good counterpunch from Frank Martin in round 1, and I would give first round to Frank Martin. Well, you getting what you negotiate. So if you're an Olympian, you're gonna make more money when you first go pro. And if you want a gold medal or a bronze medal, or if you sign with a good promoter, you're gonna make good money your first pro fight. You know, so it's best to get as many national tournaments as an amateur you can. You get the most money when you have a better career. You negotiate the right purse, and you got the right team behind you to get you the right manager, or you sign with a good promoter. You get good money for your first pro fight if you do that. So they showing the replays of Martin, and we're in round 2. Yeah, they showing the replays of Martin, his last fight, in which he dominated his opponent with good body shots. And it looks like Derek James is showing Frank Martin how to to use the ring. He's looking pretty sharp. He doesn't look as aggressive as he was. He's not even wasting any punches or anything. And it's actually good for him, because I know he used to throw more punches. But at the same time, you throw more punches, you can leave yourself open for to get caught with shots. So yeah, he's looking a lot more seasoned now that he's in there with Derek James in the camp with Errol Spence. And he's actually seems like he's like way better than his counterpoint, the fighter he's fighting in Perez. His level, like the intensity and the speed that he has, it's like on a whole other level when it comes to the speed Perez has. Perez is fighting like in slow motion and matrix motion, right? And he can't see, and it seems like that Martin is going to end up knocking out Perez with a good clean shot, because the speed advantage is just so much in favor of Martin. I mean, he's like way faster than Perez. At the same time, I think that Martin is really being, careful not to get caught, because he knows he's in there with a fighter who has more knockouts to him and undefeated. So, he's definitely being, you know, respectful of his opponent's power, and he's just doing what he needs to do to win the fight. He hasn't fought on this high level that many times to be able to say, I don't care who you are and what you got, I'm trying to knock your head off. And he hasn't worked his way to this level to take a chance on messing his money up. So, and this is scheduled for 10 rounds, and it's actually supposed to be for a belt. Good counterpunch by Martin. And one thing about Perez, who's a Mexican, is most Mexicans that I know got a good beard. And Perez has a good beard, but he can't get going. And I know another thing, the Mexicans, I don't know if it's the food they eat or what, but normally, or some of them, or most of them, can't take good body shots. So I think that Martin should throw more punches to the body. And another thing that Martin reminds me of, who he reminds me of speed-wise and being a southpaw is I'm trying to think of my man's name. He ain't fought in a minute. Gary Russell Jr. There you go. He reminds me of Gary Russell Jr. with the speed and being a southpaw. Yes, indeed, Gorilla Drew. GD, you are absolutely right, brother. You are absolutely right. So where my newbies at? Any newbies on here? Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's your dog K9 Bundrich. Yes, indeed. And prayers up for being Askren because you know, as a fighter, you don't go out there to lose no fights. And it gets stopped in the first round. I think he's a little upset about that. Of course, he's a lot upset about that because he felt like, that he's better than a YouTuber, and he feel like he let the world down. And I don't think he let the world down. Anything can happen in a sport of boxing. And he got a good payday, he got a great family, and he gonna run this program. And now we in round 2. And I think Martin needs to get a knockout to really make his stock go to the next level. Get a knockout and go to the body more, I would be a good trainer for Martin. I see when he throws his left hand, it's not like a straight left hand. It's kind of like his left hand is like a jab instead of a straight left hand. And when he throws, he's kind of like moving when he throws his left hand. And I think he needs to learn how to sit down on the left hand and throw it straight and sit down, like pop, pop, and then turn off on it. And I see that's something I can help him with because when he throw a straight left hand, he kind of like be sliding with it. I think he should plant and turn that boy over because one advantage he does have over his opponent is a straight left hand down the middle, something that an orthodox fighter wouldn't see. And in round 3, that Mexican is starting to try to walk Frank down. So now he's showing the true Mexican style. And Frank has to be ready for that, because early on, Frank just showed speed, but never did show like straight power, good power. And so now Frank is hitting and holding now because of the pressure that Perez is starting to put on Frank. And I think Frank needs to catch Perez with something clean. And Frank said he was ready. He said he saw Perez. And it looked like that was a low blow from Perez. And Perez is coming on now, and Martin has to get some respect because this man, Perez, is starting to put a lot of pressure on Martin. And these body shots are really crucial. And man, he is, and look like he's smiling at Martin. And Martin said, smile like this, and hit him with an uppercut right hook. Yeah, so both guys are trading body shots. And looks like Martin gets some respect now. And when your opponent shakes his head, it means that he felt it. And now the game done changed. It look like he might have hurt on Perez because now he's going to Martin. I mean, Martin is going to Perez, and Perez slipped. But I think that the momentum changed within 10 seconds left in the round in favor of Martin. Oh, good straight left hand by Martin. Yeah, not Martin. And Martin got that respect at the end of the round because it wasn't looking good early on. Hey. Yeah, what up, though? Sports guy. I'm good. Yeah, so I might need my lynch team to be on this boy. Because I don't know what somebody said they've been described. Is that described? What described mean they unsubscribed? I don't know. If that's the case, we don't even need you on here ever again. At K9 Boxing. So SB, if that's what that means, get him out of here. Hangman, Gong Show. Hey, SB, where you at, youngin? You ain't tapped in or none of that yet. And the tide has changed big time in round 4 because oh yeah, you saw my boy looked good this weekend. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, Martin is sitting down more on his shots now, and getting some more respect, and that's good because at first he was just throwing a little pity pats and moving, but now he's just sitting down on his shots now, and he's not moving back as much. And that's a good thing. I don't know if it's because of what he saw something in his arsenal, or when his opponent Perez shook his head like it didn't hurt. You know, it meant that it did hurt. That left hand that Martin is throwing though, like when he throws the double jab, he slides in. I think when he goes back to the drawing board, he should really work on when he throws his left hand to kind of sit down on the left hand, slide, and just plant. Yeah. And Perez is a taller guy, big, strong guy, but I don't know if he truly knows how to fight a southpaw because he's waiting and waiting and waiting for the perfect shot. And that's what happened to Leo Santa Cruz. He waited and waited for the perfect shot and got caught with the perfect shot by Gervonta Davis. And, you know, one thing Martin has is a whole bunch of speed. I didn't realize he was this fast. So, once again, Perez is on the attack again. And Martin is doing what he did in the beginning of the last round. He's picking and moving. He's hitting and moving. And Perez definitely seems like he's a stronger puncher. But Martin seems like he's a more accurate fighter. Man. Oh, and then Perez is using his shoulders. So on the inside, a little trick. When a fighter's on the inside and a guy and your opponent is holding, you jump up like that, like this. When you sideways, you hitting your opponent with your shoulder. Ooh, I like that pressure. Like I might have to get that round to good body shot from Perez. Might have to get that. He's putting a little pressure on Frank Martin. So Anthony Mendez, what's happening? Appreciate you. Do you think Jack Charlo wants to that fight? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if them guys ever fight. They didn't fight at junior middleweight. I don't think they're gonna fight at middleweight. I think both guys and all these guys, majority of these guys, are just calling each other names out for clout and just to get their name ringing. That's all. Ain't none of these guys gonna fight each other. Only guys that's fighting each other is the guys in the junior middleweight division. They fighting each other. Everybody in junior middleweight division fighting each other. Everybody else, they waiting until it's too late to fight each other. Like Carol Brook and oh, we're in round 5 now. I'm trying to think of what's Cheney name. And Martin sitting down in round 5 now because he know that if he don't get no respect, he can mess around and find himself losing this fight. Because I can't see him constantly walking back, pity pat punching. Oh, I'm surprised them guys didn't headbutt each other because both guys threw punches at the same time. And so Perez is trying to catch Martin, but Martin has the speed. So speed goes to Frank Martin, power goes to Perez, Man, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. But yeah, I definitely believe that Martin has to get some respect because Perez doesn't respect Martin. He doesn't respect him. So Perez asked Martin in a chokehold, and referee telling both guys to clean up this mess. In round 5, I think Martin might be a little too fast for his own self. And he definitely needs to settle down a little more. Perez is trying to look for that one-punch knockout. And Martin is just throwing a lot of fast punches. And I think that he should throw more punches because he's that fast. I feel like he can land 5 punches before Perez can throw one punch. He's so fast. At the same time, Perez doesn't respect Martin's power. That's why he's just not walking him down, trying to land that bomb. But in doing so, if he don't land the bomb, he could lose on a decision. And once again, on the inside, Perez is hitting Martin with that shoulder, an old school trick. And referee is not warning him. And Martin is not doing anything back. Martin is a little slick little boxer. And I can see him giving Gervonta Davis that work in the gym. Some guys are real good in the gym. And I believe Frank is a good fighter in the gym and in the fights. But it's a lot easier in the gym giving somebody that work because when you're in the gym, you get on 16-ounce gloves, and it's harder to hurt you with 16-ounce gloves. Yes. Let's share what Jared James was telling Frank Martin. Tell him to be smart and keep going. Okay. What's up, Roger? Appreciate you, my brother. Jesus for life. Thanks, sports. Thanks, Steven, the sports guy. One love. Y'all just tapping in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Play round number 6. And I just think that Martin can make this a lot easier if he put his body into his punches. He got to put his body behind his punches to get more respect. Because he's just throwing good, fast, sharp punches. And when you're in there with a Mexican brawler with that Julio Cesar style, you got to put your body into the punches. If not, your opponent is going to keep trying to walk you down. And one thing, no fighter has ever walked me down. Even in fights that I lost, guys respected me a lot. And they would try to catch me coming in, if anything. But to just walk me down with no respect, nah. You get your head knocked off like that, messing with me. I got that one-hitter quitter, for real. But yeah, I still think that Frank is winning because of his speed. And he's throwing good combinations, But he definitely still needs, to work out in the gym, work on a few things. Like one thing I think would be good for Frank to work on would be his left hand. And another thing I think Frank needs to work on is his power shots, especially on a higher level, because guys who are undefeated ain't gonna lose easily. You gotta force him to lose. You gotta make a guy. You gotta let a guy know. Listen, you don't want that work. I want a whole nother level. And so what? They can bite. You can bite too. When I say bite them, someone bite down. A good left hook by Perez, and Martin is moving because Martin is not the. He doesn't have the power advantage in this fight, and Perez doesn't respect Martin's power. That's when the guy don't respect your power. You catch him with something short, foul, and you 6 inches right down the middle, whop, straight down the middle. That's how you do that. Man, with 23 seconds left in the round, and at the end of the round, looked like good right hook from Martin. It seemed like he's trying to win. He's winning the round. At the end of the round, I don't know what happened. They made Perez back up, but Martin is going for it like he should, and especially when both guys are undefeated. This is a good fight. Hit the like button. We thank you for the super chat. Hey, Roger, appreciate you, my brother. Definitely. Hit the like button. That's right. You see the like button right there? Hit the like button. Or tell them to jab the like button. Roger, tell them to jab it or throw the straight right hand to the like button. And subscribe to the channel at K9 Boxing. Yes, indeed. One love. Appreciate you, Roger. Yes, indeed. Hashtag dogs us. Yeah. My dog. One love. Yeah, so there you go. We own it, y'all. Yeah, but and Frank Martin want to definitely show the world that he is here. He'll go out there and knock out his opponent. Yeah, go out there and knock your opponent out. And guess what? They gonna say Frank Martin has arrived. Sometimes you can't back up. You gotta fight the boogeyman. You know, sometimes you have to bully the bully. And Martin is winning this fight easy. And whenever he wants to sit down and punch, it seems like he does it. Now he doesn't do it the whole round, but right now he's sitting down and he's looking to punch hard, you know, but I think that he's a puncher and a boxer. And I think that Derek James might be actually training him to sit down on his punches. He hasn't been training with Derek James that long, so I think they still have to gel with each other for him to kind of understand the style that Derek James wants him to fight. So maybe a fight from now or 2 fights from now, you know, he'll kind of get what Derek James is trying to get him to do. You know, he's probably comfortable at doing what he was doing, and that's probably still there for him, and that's still helping him win the fight. So I really can't give Derek James all the credit in the world for where Martin is at and what Martin is doing right now. But it's good to have someone that's really a good southpaw trainer training you and on your side. And at the same time, when the judges are looking over in the corner or somebody that's training Errol Spence, that's really definitely good for that to be in your corner on the scorecards, if the scorecards go to the scorecards. And they're showing the landed punches, and so far, Martin has landed 94 to Perez 46. You tell me who you think winning the fight. So Frank Martin is winning this fight. Oh, good overhand right. Oh, my goodness. Overhand right from Martin, and he has knocked Perez clean out, and I don't think he's getting up. Oh, he made it up. Man, I was overhand left, and I'm looking for that all night. Wow. Frank Martin about to make some money. If he can finish this guy off, if he can finish Perez off in this round, but don't get caught trying to finish him off because a person, a lot of times, is dangerous when they hurt. Now he's pushing him down, and he's taking that extra time to get up to kind of regroup. But can the momentum that Frank has continue to go and look? Oh, it looks like his opponent is hurting. The referee is watching really close. Oh, and the referee stopped the fight with the bell ringing. And look, the ref and oh man, and his opponent Perez is mad, and Frank Martin has arrived, guys. Frank Martin has arrived, and I'm happy to say that's my man's in them. Yes, indeed. Frank Martin has arrived. And the speed and the overhand left, what I be trying to tell my son to throw, oh my goodness, was there all night. And when he finally threw it, it landed. It landed. Timber! Boom! Right on the jaw. And down goes Perez. Man, if they don't give that boy some money, give that boy some money, huh? They better give that boy some money. Because Frank Martin has arrived. Wow! With the overhand left, which is my overhand right at K9 Boxing. See, you got new fans on here and friends on here. Yes, let's go, Frank Anthony Mendez says. And that's right. Drew, tell them boys, the uppercut, overhand left, like Frank, the like button. Let's go, Frank. Where my dogs at? Let's get it. And I'm a happy man. Oh, man. K9, please explain to me how you build power punching when you are within a promotional company, unexpected to take fights on a moment's notice. I don't know, but I'm going to post it up. And maybe somebody else can tell me that right now, because I'm still in the moment that Frank is in, the knockout moment. So y'all make sure y'all knock out the subscribe button with the overhand right, or uppercut, a like button, a jab, the double jab, the notifications at K9 Boxing. Yeah. So yeah, we up. We in the building. You see that belt that boy just grabbed? So Frank just grabbed the belt, and guess what? Sam Watson's in his corner, and you think Al Heyman about to sign him? That boy about to make some money. Yes, indeed. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, overhand left. Wow. That was a knockout of the card right there. That was a good knockout. Now, this man didn't get up until like 1 second left. So the referee, once again, it was an older referee in there, and the bell was about to ring, and Frank just threw punches, which is good, like Oscar De La Hoya do. And the referee stopped the fight. But with only 2 seconds left, the referee could have let the fight go on. But for my man's and them's sake, I'm glad he didn't. But yeah, when you fight, man, and you at the top of the food chain, you want to have the best referee refereeing a fight as possible, because a referee can have you lose a fight. So referees are very important in a fight. Trust me. You got to have the right referee in your fight. You got to have the right judge in your fight. You got to have the right promoter, the right manager, for real. Yeah, so Frank's trainer is Derek James. His manager is his dad. And his dog is K9. And you guys who are now Frank fans at K9 Boxing. Where my dog's at? Nah. Frank got one of these tonight. Yes, Frank got one of these tonight. Now, it might not be the world title yet, but he is on his way. He won a belt tonight. Now, next up is one of these for Frank. Yes, Frank gonna get one of these, and he gonna be all right. And he gonna live happily ever after. Ain't wrong with a little money. That's right. And whatever he got paid for this fight, it's definitely going up the next fight because knockouts sell. Yes, indeed. Team K9 all day. And NL, you got to be a subscriber saying that. Boom, overhand left. Wow. Man, set up. See when the guy, so when you move straight back, you can get caught with anything. Yeah, Steve Dab. You got to subscribe to the channel, Brody, if you haven't. At K9 Boxing. Yes, indeed. Y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Steve Dab. One love. Yeah, you got knocked out. I appreciate you. Said you sub. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, Perez got stopped. It's over. It's over. And you probably can hear it on the background. Yes. And look on the background, Sam Watson. Frank Martin finna get some money. 13-0 with 10 knockouts. Y'all better quit playing with my mans and them. Dog, that's my mans and them. Yep, Frank Martin on the night. Now he about to get paid. And guess who's holding his hands up, taking pictures with him? His trainer, Derek James and Sam Watson. And he's whispering in Frank's ear, boy, you about to get paid now. Al finna sign you. And yeah, and Frank like, oh, okay, all right, good. I got you. All right, cool. Show me the money. Holla at your boy. Yeah, that's the case. But, you know, who knows what would have happened when the bell rang if the referee allowed him to go to his corner. You know, all it takes when you in shape is a minute or 30 seconds to recover. And that's how come when I knocked out Corey Spinks, I had to hurry up and jump on him. I mean, when I first dropped him or got him hurt, I had to jump on him and get him because I heard he has fast recovery time. Absolutely. Yeah, so we got the next heavyweight fight on pay-per-view is Andy Reid's Chris Arreola. On the undercard is Sebastian Fundora. I can't wait to watch that fight. That boy can fight. That might steal the show. Sebastian Fundora is a super welterweight. He's fighting a 12-round fight, eliminator, and he's 6'7". Well, if they didn't know, guess what? They know now, Anthony. I know too from earlier when you told me. So the knockout of the night was, Frank Martin. Yes, indeed. The boy got power. So yeah, definitely you gotta have him on alive after this W, and because it's my mans in them, regardless. So he definitely stole the show and made me proud at K9 Boxing. One love. What time is it over here? Eastern time. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know though, because I didn't know he beat Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs, in the nationals at that. But he beat him when it really, really, really counted. But one thing for sure though is that you know, Frank Martin got power, man. The man got speed. He kind of reminds me of Gary Russell. Maybe he's not as fast as Gary Russell. Maybe he's not doesn't have the same experience as Gary Russell, but he definitely reminds me of Gary Russell. And he got good power. And now he has a new trainer. I think it's the second time or second bout that he's had with Derek James. And I think Derek James can take him even higher. And hey, sky's the limit for Frank Martin. And I look forward to seeing who he gonna fight next and who Al Heyman and them gonna have him fight next. And I'm happy for him and his family because he's a good dude. And I can't wait to, you know, get off the line and congratulate him, call him and congratulate him. Of course, I'm going to give him a little time to, you know, to himself because his phone is going to be ringing off the hook. When you get the winning on TV, and you win belts, oh man, you get so many friends. You get so many loved ones and cousins and nieces and nephews, people you didn't even know was alive or knew you, and family members you didn't even know were your family members. It's like that when you're a winner, or when you win and it's something big. Like, man, I just wanted to check on you. I was just seeing how you was doing. Like, bro, you just not calling me. I didn't even know you had my number. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, man. I was just trying to see how you was doing. And next thing you know, oh man, you knocked that boy out. You just called to see what I was doing, or you just calling me because you know I knocked somebody out, and everybody else is calling me. So yeah, shout out to Frank Martin and Big Frank. And man, thank you for this show tonight, PBC. We definitely be tapping in the next day or two. And hey, man, God is good, y'all, at K9 Boxing. And yes, the lightweight division is hot, very hot. Yeah, I think shoot, the next fight for I don't know, man. So many fighters out there for him to fight. But they most likely gonna put him in there with another hard fight. I just hope that if they do put him in there with a hard fight or a hard fight on paper, that they actually pay him. But I would be through with trying to fight for hard fights just to be fighting a hard fight, or undefeated fighters to be fighting an undefeated fighter. He done proved himself now. So, let me fight for a title eliminator now and fight. And if I win a title eliminator, let me fight Gervonta Davis, one of them guys. That's what he should do next, or who he should fight next. I told him to hire me, though, as an advisor, me and SB, and we'll make the right decisions for him and get the most money that he's supposed to get, or he gonna get, versus just, doing what he do and just being a nice guy and keep listening to promises, because people will promise you the world. But if it ain't on ink, hey, I ain't trying to hear it unless it's from God. Yes, indeed. It's time for him to hit a lick real quick. You know what I mean? Like fast. I'm talking about Fast and Furious, like the video I put up. Y'all make sure y'all go watch that, Fast and Furious Fighters at K9 Boxing. Make sure y'all go watch some of this good content that me and SB done put up. Yeah. Yeah, tap in before that, though, because I'm going to be tapping in again real soon. I'm going to do an interview with some of these fighters, man, that just fought on Triller. And I'm going to try to see if I can get my dog, Frank, on here in a couple of days. And I definitely appreciate you guys from tapping in. For real, hashtag dogs are us. Yeah, Team K9 in the building. Where my dogs at? Be right here. Yep. And good night, guys.